Check, check.
When this old world starts getting me down and people are just too much for me to face, I climb way up to the top of the stairs and all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof is peaceful as can be, and there the world below can bother me. Let me tell you now, when I come home feeling tired, I go.
Welcome to Bennett C. Russell Stadium. This is Irish Bill with Seminole Bob. We have the Niceville Eagles traveling down 98 over here to Navarre, Florida for a 8-1 matchup with the Navarre Raiders. Both teams won their respective districts. Niceville with District 2, Navarre with District 1 of Class 4S. And let's let you know how Niceville got here. Game 1, 42-6 over North Miami Beach. Game 2 over Vanguard in a close one, 15-7. And Game 3, a shutout, a 35-0 win over Fort Walton Beach. And Game 4, as they move to 4-0, a close one, a 20-25 victory over Childs. Game 5, a 23-13 win over Choctaw. Game 6, a 13-9 win over Crestview in a hard-fought game. Game 7, their only loss of the season to Pine Forest. Basically, everybody's lone loss of the season is to Pine Forest. 28-7 in Game 7. Last 2 weeks over Leon, 49-20, and over Mosley last week, a come-from-behind 28-21 win for the Niceville Eagles.
Yeah, Niceville, Navarre is probably one of the top, got to be 5 matchups in Florida tonight.
Especially in Class 4S.
Yeah, most certainly. But, as far as 2 8-1 teams and certainly ramifications for a Game 10, usually a Game 10 might be a out-of-conference or out-of-district team, maybe a cream puff, maybe a strong team. Anyway, when you win your district, most teams in Game 10, Bill, would rest their starters, so to speak, or give them a quarter or give them a half and then put the reserves in because you've already locked up your district title. But, oh, no, Florida High School Activity Association continues to throw us curveballs.
But, it could be a good thing, though, Bob, by having a tough matchup in the last week of the season. It gets you ready for that playoff matchup, whoever you may be facing. So it's not like you rest your starters, you play your starters the whole game, and they're ready to go for the next week. Whereas if you play a team not up to your caliber and you rest your guys, they may not saying they wouldn't be ready. These are high school kids. They're always ready at a moment's notice.
Oh, yeah. But conceivably, these two teams could meet next week.
They could, very much so. But I doubt it very much right now. Niceville sitting as the 3 seed, Navarre as the 4th. I think even with the loss tonight, Navarre would stay in that 4th spot, and they would host Creekside next Friday night. But that all remains to be seen as the release comes out Sunday morning. And it should be interesting to see where the teams are slated. Right now, pretty much Buchholz has the top spot up there with Fleming Island. Niceville in the 3 spot right now, and they're all district winners. Fleming Island, Buchholz, Navarre, and Niceville. So hopefully the the district champions will it will come to fruition that they all host next week. Because honestly, I think it's bogus if a district champion
I agree.
is not at home in the week 1 of the playoffs.
And when they voted, it's not really related to the 4S, 3S, but when they voted in Gainesville, the home of Florida Activity Association, the vote for this metro and rural and suburban, it was not unanimous.
No, not even close.
And Florida High School did something really gutsy. They FaceTimed it. They Facebook Live or streamed it, the vote. And so...
and we dealt with that a lot during the COVID year as well, all the decisions that they had to make during 2020 season. And that was about the only way, though, that you could get the information out to everybody, because not everybody, they didn't want everybody in one central location until they came down to a final vote at the end.
Yeah, I mean, the board itself who voted were there. But I'm saying they opened it up to ADs and principals and coaches, to watch. And it just, not everybody agreed.
Well, normally at this time, I would say Joe would be the first one to chime in, and he was, but he's sitting next to us. He's working the camera tonight. Well,
Joe Settle. No, so what do we call him?
He's Gator Joe. Gator
Joe.
Gator Joe.
But didn't he graduate from Arkansas or OU?
He's a Gator first. Yeah, so we had others checking in. Alum Dusty Jones checking in, quarterback on that 2011 team. And he had some talented receivers there with one Brad Leggett, Jordan Leggett, and Marquise Hagewood. What a group. I'm still so shocked that team went 5-5.
The weapons that Dusty threw to.
I know.
The weapons.
And then we also got Tim Keene checking in, says, I know what you're saying, Tim. Said, go Raiders. And also Camden Oliver checking in. Hey, Camden, first time you've been on here in a while, bud. Good to hear from you. He said, let's go Raiders. Great matchup coming here. Navarre got here 8-1 as well. And their games, week 1 matchup on the road at Fort Walton Beach, 47-7 victors. Home to against Pine Forest, 39-9 setback. Currently on a 7-game winning streak. In week 3, a 37-6 win over Rickards, a 38-20 win over Tate, a 38-7 win over Leon. Then back on the road at Mosley, exciting 38-35 win on a Thursday night. Then back-to-back weeks against Santa Rosa County foes. Milton, 34-27 over Pace, 23-21, and last week, probably the most exciting of the three, a 28-24 victory over the Gulf Breeze Dolphins.
Well, that'd be a great trivia question, Bill. I know the answer to this because obviously I'm going to ask it. How many times was Pine Forest behind in a game?
Probably once. Actually, twice. Niceville scored first.
Did they? Okay.
And Navarre scored first.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't think they have been behind.
No. Okay.
And Navarre's was on the opening kickoff. We returned a kickoff 80 yards, and Terrence Marshall is first of 3 on the season. And only twice they've been behind all year long, and they've been hurting on everybody so far this year.
That's just amazing, and you said it like almost in week 2 of our Irish Bill Twist on Sports Wednesday show. They're on a mission, losing in the championship game with a lead in the fourth quarter.
15-point lead entering the fourth quarter.
Wow.
And they had the ball twice inside Jesuit's 10-yard line and didn't come away with points. And they ended up losing to Jesuit, Jesuit had a perfect season last year at 15-0. But that Pine Forest team, talented last year, and a lot of those same guys back this year. And Tierra Wilson doing a heck of a job at quarterback for the Eagles over there.
Now, changing the subject, Where is the state title game in 4S? Is it in Tallahassee?
That's a good question. Good question. Well, go back to your original when you brought up when they were making the decision to dissect
Right.
into a Class 4S, a suburban, and a metro. I think it was a great idea. I mean, yes, when people say, "Well, you're doing that because you can't beat us," well, I beg to differ. Would you want your team to have to travel 11 hours to go down and play a team from Miami?
Right.
No,
Right.
that's money, and these are high school kids. We've got to remember that these are high school kids.
Now, does this also apply to all other sports too?
Yes.
So, in basketball, I remember years when our good friend Kevin Craig was at Fort Walton. He would go on the road and play a team. He would stay halfway between where his first game was and potentially his second game, because basketball, the turnaround's a lot faster.
Well, if I remember right, Joe, you can correct me if I'm not, but there was a couple of years ago, Niceville didn't even leave Okaloosa County. All their schedule was in Okaloosa County. And I believe they might have one game at Tate, was their only game outside of the county that year. It was about 2 or 3 years ago. How they got
regular season.
Regular season game. So, but it is senior night here at Navarre as the parents start to line up across the way. Football players still warming up, doing their pregame here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. It's Irish Bill with Seminole Bob and Gator Joe on the camera tonight, and we should have a great game here, Bob.
Well, we had Gator Mama last week.
Mama Gator.
We've had Buckeye Mike.
Yeah, and we had the kicking wizard over at Mosley.
Yep.
Brady checking in with us over there. He did a great job over there. I know it's so much that I get this text from Bob as I'm on the way home, and it's like, Brady did a really good job. I wouldn't be angry if you replaced me with him. And I said, nah, you're my boy, Blue.
I appreciate that. But just very insightful. Brady was a punter, was a kicker, a place kicker, was a field goal specialist, extra point. So as far as, special teams, well, Brady maybe the smartest guy in Northwest Florida, if not this side of Jacksonville, or maybe the whole state in that area.
Training kickers and punters, most definitely. He's doing a great job over there at one-on-one kicking there at Tate High School every Sunday afternoon. And if you got a kicker or a punter or a long snapper that you want to get better and have a chance to go into the next level, get in contact with him. And he does a great job training over there at Tate High School every other Sunday.
We could probably give out his number.
You put me on the spot here, Bob. I don't remember it off the
well,
top
that's
of my
fine.
head.
I'm just saying later on we could do that.
In fact, I can pull
and
it up
it's
right
not
here.
just high school, middle school.
He
students.
is actually doing some one-on-one kicking training with some 7th and 8th graders as well to get them ready for the next level. And if you want to get one of your kickers and punters or long snappers into training, his number is 850-449-3292. We're going to move over to the field. It is senior night here. We're going to turn over to the field mic and let you listen to Paul Villanova as he goes through. If that is Paul or is that Mr. Boozer?
That's Greg Boozer.
That's Mr. Boozer doing it. So we're going to turn it over to our field mic and let you enjoy senior night here at Navarre High School.
23. And now let's welcome our managers for the football team. Please welcome senior manager Kaylee Brooke Dameron. Kaylee is the daughter of Brian and Kelly Dameron. She's been a football manager for 4 years, and after graduation plans to study sports medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Manager Kaylee Brooke Dameron. Next, please welcome Senior Manager Gracie Marie Gaunt. Gracie's the daughter of Mandy Carter and Wes Carter. Gracie's been a football manager for 4 years, and after graduation plans to continue flying drones and pursuing a career in cinematography and film production. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gracie Marie Gaunt. Next, please welcome Senior Manager Abby Ruth. Abby is the daughter of Teresa and John Ruth. She's been a football manager for us for 3 years, and after graduation, Abby plans to attend the University of West Florida to pursue a degree in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Abby Ruth. And how about a big round of applause for our managers, our senior class managers, Haley, Gracie, and Abby. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our senior football players, class of 2023. First up is number 6, Ricky Riley. Ricky is the son of Sheena Shepard and Rick Riley. He has participated in football here at Navarre High School all 4 years. And after graduation, Ricky plans to attend university at Florida A&M. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 6, Ricky Riley. Next, please welcome number 7, Dwayne Quincy Clark, Jr. Dwayne is the son of Dwayne and Stacy Clark and Angela Boykins. Dwayne's played football for the Raiders all 4 years, and after graduation, plans to continue his football career in college. Ladies and gentlemen, that is number 7, Dwayne Quincy Clark, Jr. Next, everyone, please welcome number 8, Jaden Reese. Jaden is the son of Brandy and Charles Reese. He's been participating in football here at Navarre High School for all 4 years. And after graduation, Jaden also plans to continue playing football in college. Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 8, Jaden Reese. Next, please welcome number 17, Taylor Gardner. Taylor is the son of Steve and Dana Gardner. He has participated in football at Navarre High School for all 4 years. And after graduation, Taylor plans to attend Mississippi State University to continue playing football and study sports medicine. Number 17, Taylor Gardner. Next, please welcome number 18, Ryan Allen Davis. Ryan is the son of Richard and Amber Davis. He has participated in football at Navarre High School for 3 years. And after graduation, Ryan plans to go to college to study physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, number 18, Ryan Allen Davis. Next, please welcome number 19, Landon Mincer. Landon is the son of Jay and Shauna Mincer. He has participated in football here at Navarre High School for all 4 years. And after graduation, Landon plans to attend university to pursue a degree in business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 19, Landon Mincer. Next, please welcome number 20, Dexter Jefferson. Dexter is the son of Renetta Dennison. He has participated in football here for 4 years at Navarre High School. And after graduation, Dexter plans to move to Georgia and attend university to study sports medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, number 20, Dexter Jefferson. Next, please welcome number 22, Trey Bragg. Trey is the son of Hunter Bragg and Judy Maynard. He has participated in football here at Navarre High School for 1 year. And after graduation, Trey plans to attend the University of South Florida to study physics. then commissioned into the United States Air Force to become a pilot. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Trey Bragg. Next, everyone, please welcome number 24, Chase Marsh. Chase is the son of Marcella Marsh and Craig Marsh. He's been with our Raider football program all 4 years. And after graduation, Chase plans to attend the University of Central Florida College of Business. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 24, Chase Marsh. Now, please welcome number 27, Connor Baird. Connor is the son of Brett and Angie Baird. He has participated at NHS in football for 4 years. And after graduation, Connor plans to attend university for 4 years and then commission as an officer in the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, number 27, Connor Baird. Next, please welcome number 43, Jonathan Brogan. Jonathan is the son of Michael and Sabrina Brogan. He's been participating in NHS in football all 4 years. And after graduation, Jonathan plans to attend university to pursue a degree in business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 43, Jonathan Brogan. Now please welcome number 44, Jacob Cosme Herrera. Jacob is the son of Juan and Catherine Herrera. Jacobs participated in football here for all 4 years, and after graduation plans to attend the University of Central Florida to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering and eventually start his own business. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 44, Jacob Herrera. Now, please welcome number 46, Amir Rustam. Amir is the son of Mo and Mylena Rustam. He has participated in football at Navarre High School for 4 years and also played baseball for 2 and been part of our weightlifting and track teams. After graduation, Amir plans to continue playing sports in college while studying to become an anesthesiologist. Ladies and gentlemen, number 46, Amir Rustam. Now, please welcome number 52, Patty Freeman. Patty is the son of Jackie and Philip Freeman. He has participated in football for 4 years at Navarre High School. And after graduation, Patty plans on moving to Texas to learn the family business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 52, Patty Freeman. Next, please welcome number 54, Andrew Fuller Judkins. Fuller is the son of Brandy and Byron Gordon and Mary and Andy Judkins. Been participating in football at NHS for 3 years. And after graduation, Fuller plans to leave for the United States Marine Corps boot camp in June on a reconnaissance contract. And then plans to attend college while in the reserves and then eventually become a special operations officer. Ladies and gentlemen, number 54, Andrew Fuller Judkins. Now, please welcome number 55, Kiani Moso. Kiani is the son of Elizabeth and Felini Moso. Been participating in football NHS for 4 years. And after graduation, Kiani plans to attend university, but he's still deciding which one. Ladies and gentlemen, number 55, Kiani Moso. Now, please welcome number 62, Riley Vester. Riley is the son of Angela and Dustin Vester. He's been participating in NHS football for 4 years. And after graduation, Riley plans to attend the University of West Florida to pursue a degree in electrical engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, number 62, Riley Vester. Now, please welcome number 63, Adrian Javier Gonzalez. Adrian is the son of Kari and Mark Gonzalez. Been participating in NHS football for 4 years, and after graduation, Adrian will attend university to study computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, number 63, Adrian Javier Gonzalez. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 65, Brooklyn Cass. Also known as BK, he's the son of Rochelle Cass. Been participating in NHS and football for 4 years, and after graduation, BK plans to attend Laughlin Technical College to pursue a trade in auto mechanics. Ladies and gentlemen, number 65, Brooklyn BK Cass. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 69, Dominic Cunningham. Dominic is the son of Trinity and Carrie Cunningham, and he's also escorted tonight by the late Austin Washington's parents, Jeff and Allison Washington. Dominic has participated all 4 years in football and weightlifting, 2 years in track, and after graduation, Dom plans to play football while attending college to pursue a degree in engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, number 69, Dominic Cunningham. Next, please welcome number 71, Ethan Newman. Ethan is the son of Jeremy and Rachel Newman and Mickey Reinhardt. Ethan's been playing football here at Navarre High School all 4 years, and after graduation, plans to continue playing football in college while pursuing a degree in engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 71, Ethan Newman. Now, please welcome number 79, Caleb Marshall Akers. Caleb is the son of the late Kevin Akers and Sherry Akers. Caleb has participated in NHS and football all 4 years, and after graduation, Caleb will attend university to pursue a degree in welding and business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 79, Caleb Marshall Akers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 90, Mac Smith. Mac is the son of Stacy Smith and grandson of Kip Smith. He's participated in football here for all 4 years. And after graduation, Mac plans to attend university with a focus on outdoor education and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 90, Mac Smith. Now, please welcome number 91, Blake Evan Wangeren. Blake is the son of Ernest and Chris Wangeren. Been participating in football, track, and ROTC for 4 years. After graduation, Blake plans to become a pilot in the United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, number 91, Blake Evan Wangeren. Now, please welcome number 97, Eli Thomas Kuiper. Eli is the son of Gino and Tiffany Kuiper and Robin and Sean Cole. Been participating in Navarre High School for football all 4 years. And after graduation, Eli plans to join the United States Air Force, pursue a master's degree, and invest in real estate properties. Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 97, Eli Thomas Kuiper. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 99, Isaac Cole. Isaac is the son of Juanita Cole, Joshua Cole, and Curtis Coleman. Isaac's been participating in NHS and football all 4 years. And after graduation, Isaac plans to attend university and become an engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, your final regular football player for the night, number 99, Isaac Cole. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for your senior class football players for 2020.
Before we get on with the rest of the senior night, I got a message in from Dwayne Clark the father of Dwayne Clark, middle linebacker for Navarre. He said, my mom, Yvonne Caesar, wanted to be here, but she's with my stepdad, who had a successful surgery in Houston. All Louisiana and Texas families are tuning in to Irish Bill's broadcast tonight. It says, go Raiders. And we want to send our best and our prayers for a speedy recovery for your stepdad, Dwayne, and all of the Clark family out there. Our prayers with you in his time of recovery. Now back to senior night for our cheerleaders.
Psychology. Miss Haley Burfine. Now please welcome Savannah Brooke Christie. She's the daughter of Tiffany Cortello. She's been participating for 4 years in the Navarre High School cheerleading program. And after high school, she hopes to attend any college in Florida and pursue a degree in dental hygiene. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Savannah Brooke Christie. Now, please welcome Caitlin Alexandra Funkhauser. She is the daughter of Gary and Sarah Funkhauser. Caitlin's been participating for 4 years for the Navarre High School cheerleading, and after graduation plans to attend the University of Southern Mississippi to pursue a degree in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Caitlin Alexandra Funkhauser. Now, please welcome Elizabeth Starr Grimes. She's the daughter of Guy and Star Grimes. Been participating in Navarre High School cheerleading for 4 years, and after graduation, plans to attend the Florida State University to pursue a degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elizabeth Starr Grimes. Next, please welcome Charlotte Emily Elizabeth Haas. She's the daughter of Chris and Trisha Haas. Been participating for 3 years in Navarre High School cheerleading. And after high school, she plans to attend college at the University of Central Florida to study kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Charlotte Emily Elizabeth Haas. Now, please welcome Peyton Jeanette Martinez Welch. Peyton is the daughter of Roberta Welch. Been participating in our Navarre High School cheerleading program for 4 years, and after graduation, plans to attend Florida Atlantic University and pursue a degree in marketing and business. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Peyton Jeanette Martinez Welch. Now, please welcome Chloe Jane Palmetier. She is the daughter of Bill and Mari Palmetier. Been participating for 4 years in the Navarre High School cheerleading program, and after high school, hopes to attend the University of Florida or Rollins College to pursue a degree in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Chloe Jane Palmetier. Now, please welcome Isabella Grace Patton. Bella is the daughter of Brent and Tony Patton, and she has participated for 4 years in the Navarre High School cheerleading program. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Central Florida to pursue a degree in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Isabella Grace Patton. Now, please welcome Peyton Elena Provo. Peyton is the daughter of Shane and Misty Provo. Been participating for 4 years in our Navarre High School cheerleading program. And after graduation, plans to attend Faulkner University on a cheerleading scholarship and pursue a degree in physical therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Peyton Allen Provo. Now, please welcome one of your spirit leaders, Chrislyn Lachey Monique Hill. Chrislyn is the daughter of Chris and Francis Hill. She's participated for 4 years in the Navarre High School cheerleading program, and after graduation, plans to attend Alabama State University and pursue a degree in IT and psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, spirit leader Chrislyn Lachey Monique Hill. Now, please welcome Spirit leader, Renee Yvonne Nicole Harris Tolliver. Renee is the daughter of Shantany Tolliver Davenport and Austin Harris. Been participating for 3 years in our Navarre High School cheerleading program, and after graduation plans to attend the University of Central Florida to pursue a degree in kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Spirit leader, Miss Renee Yvonne Nicole Harris Tolliver. Now, please welcome co-captain Cabri Lynn Sanfilippo. Cabri is the daughter of Matt and Tracy Sanfilippo. Been participating for 4 years in our Navarre High School cheerleading program, and after high school plans to attend either Florida State University, the University of Central Florida, or the University of West Florida to pursue a degree in nursing or veterinary medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cabri Lynn Sanfilippo. Next, please welcome co-captain Sophia Grace Villanova. Sophia is the daughter of Paul and Cynthia Villanova. She's participated for 4 years in Navarre High School cheerleading, and after high school she plans to attend Florida State University or the University of Central Florida to pursue a degree in pediatric dentistry. Ladies and gentlemen, co-captain Miss Sophia Grace Villanova. Now please welcome Captain London K. Clark. London is the daughter of Charles and Rachel Clark. She's participated for 4 years in our high school cheerleading program, and after high school she hopes to attend Florida State University and pursue a degree in business and marketing with plans to enter real estate. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Miss London K. Clark. And finally, please welcome Captain Courtney Ann Danforth. Courtney is the daughter of Rob and Mary Jo Danforth. She's participated for 4 years in our high school cheerleading program, and after graduation, she hopes to attend any college in Florida and pursue a degree in dental hygiene. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Miss Courtney Ann Danforth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for your senior class of cheerleaders for 2023. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to honor our Raider Gems dance team seniors. First up, please welcome Michaela Knox. Michaela is the daughter of Crystal and Joshua Knox. She participated for 1 year on our dance team here at Navarre High School. And after graduation, plans to go to college to become a clinical psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michaela Knox. Next, please welcome Diana Santana Salazar. Diana is the daughter of Ramon Santana and Laura Salazar. She's participated for 4 years in our dance program, and after graduation, plans to go to university to major in international business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Diana Santana Salazar. Next, please welcome co-captain Hannah Fuller. Hannah is the daughter of Jeffrey Fuller and Haiti Fuller. She has also participated for 4 years with our Raider dance team. And after graduation, plans to go to university to major in pre-med and eventually become a doctor in the United States military. Ladies and gentlemen, co-captain Miss Hannah Fuller. And now, please welcome co-captain Brenda Romia Williams-Mock. Brenda is the daughter of Mark Anthony and Brenda Mae Williams. Brenda's also been with our Raider dance team for 4 years, and after graduation, plans to attend university to study nursing and work part-time in cosmetology and keep dancing. Ladies and gentlemen, co-captain Brenda Ramia Williams-Mock.
Well, that concludes senior night, Bob, as they recognize all the cheerleaders, the managers, the football players, and the dance team. And want to thank them for their contribution to Navarre High School over the last 4 years. But we have a football game here to attend to. And let's go.
You know, when we have these senior nights, it's just
that's one thing.
Each one of these young men and young ladies, most certainly, but the young men, what they have done in their 4 years or their time here, you know, they're setting a foundation. We've talked a couple of weeks now. There'll be 3 weeks in a row about Frank Willis. Mm-hmm. They're the modern Frank Willises.
That's correct.
They want to be, in marketing and education and psychology, doctors and lawyers, and it's just.
I'm used to putting my foot in my mouth. There's quite a few of them want to put their hands in people's mouths right now.
Yeah, hygienist. How would you like to be Paul's daughter, a pediatric dentist?
Does not surprise me one bit with Paul and Cynthia, the job they've done raising Vinny and Sophia, and great part of our community. Captains for Niceville getting ready to come to midfield here shortly. Navarre has. We're going to have
our special guest color guard tonight, right guard, Airman First Class, Juan Ceballos. On the United States flag, Airman First Class, Seth Casey. With the Air Force flag, Senior Airman Jonathan Mendoza. And on left guard, Airman First Class, Jonah Johnson.
We'll get to the Niceville captains and Navarre captains here respectfully, but first we're going to have our national anthem. So we'll go back to our field mic so that you can enjoy our national anthem. Another fine rendition of our national anthem by the Navarre Raider Marching Band. And let's acknowledge some of our folks that are checking in tonight. Joanne checking in. It's game time, Raiders. Robert Moon checking in said, let's go Raiders. Clay Matthews says, go Raiders. And Lemmy Wilson, game of the year. Lemmy Wilson checking in, as you do every week, Lemmy. And we appreciate all of our listeners and viewers out there on the World Wide Web. Without you, we would be just broadcasting to nobody.
Absolutely.
Open air. That's not fun.
I love to hear the alumni, the football players checking in, Dusty and Lemmy checking in every week, and the moms and dads of the players who their kids are in college now or have started their own lives.
Speaking of that, we're going to check on one of our college our players, Elijah Melendez, the starting offensive lineman for the Valdosta State Blazers. Shout out to all the seniors from Betty. Crush those Eagles in Valdosta State this weekend. Going to watch Elijah play UWF tomorrow. So that should be a really good contest over there in Valdosta this weekend. Thanks, Betty, for checking in. Miss you guys.
Navarre, it was 2 years ago where they did not play Niceville because of
COVID.
We
2020.
We had just about our entire offensive line and several coaches out.
Yeah, that was not a popular from the Niceville fan base, but you know what? You got to protect the times that we were in. It was all about protecting those around you.
And now, COVID's still out there. What I'm experiencing as a classroom teacher is the flu. We've had, half my classes, kids are out because, of the flu. And
we got Josh.
Get your flu shot.
We got Josh Lagarbe, number 7 on the volleyball team. She's watching tonight from Yorktown, Virginia. Says, let's go Raiders. Raider Lives 5 checking in. Davion Hardy checking in. Davion playing down at Warner University. And Joanne checking back in. Shouting to Carrie Cunningham and the ground crew on the field painting. It looks great tonight, doesn't it, Joanne? Your seniors for Niceville. Number 12, Harrison Orr. Number 2, Christian Caballero. That name sounds familiar to a lot of Navarre faithful. He played for the Raiders his junior year and set the record for tackles in a game with 30 against Pace. He's now playing for the Niceville Eagles.
What happened?
I'll get into that. It was not a lot of the transfers going to play for a better team. It was a family situation.
Got it. Yep.
And your other 2 captains, number 10, I think, is out there. I believe that is D'Angelo Shorts.
Defensive captain, number 7.
And number 30 out there for
special teams captains, number 8, Jaden Reese.
Actually, looks like number.
Senior Raider captain, number 90.
Okay, let's go with the bars I can read down. Number 90, Max Smith. Number 1, Terrence Marshall. Number 8, Jaden Reese. And number 7 is Mr. Wilson.
Who?
Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wilson.
Mr. Wilson.
Dwayne Clark, I stand corrected. Number 7.
Yeah.
His younger brother, James, is the reserve quarterback for Navarre.
Yeah, I loved it when he came out. He'd like to pursue football on the next level. I don't know if we've got any coaches listening. You need to take a look at this, Mr. Clark, as a lot of the seniors, both sidelines.
Well, I think Jaden Reese has proved himself quite well this year. 11 touchdown receptions on the season. The second best all-time at Navarre. Dante Wright with 15 as the all-time leader. Got Jerry Apple checking in. I remember his son, Elijah, that played at Navarre years ago. He's checking in from Tennessee. Said, let's go Raiders. And Robert Moon checking in as well. Dwayne Clark, number 7. I know that, Robert.
I thought we were going to have a Dennis the Menace reference. Mr. Wilson?
Mr. Wilson is Joshua Wilson, number 16. He was not out there, but he could have been after the performance last week in the Gulf Breeze game.
They both can, rattle your cavities.
And Joshua stepped up big time when the Raiders' defense needed to make a stand last week, and that's why those 2 were our co-defensive players of the week last week. And we're moments from kickoff. Your quarterback starter for the Niceville Eagles comes in, junior quarterback Harrison Orr, 96 and 138 on the season, 1,300 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 picks. Your leading ground carrier, Micah Turner. Maddox Fayard been Mr. Unstoppable for the Eagles passing game. And Micah's also your leading scorer at 54. Logan Reese does your punting and kicking on the season, averaging 40.6 on punts, 24-25 extra points, 3 field goals. And that's your Niceville starters on offense. Actually, those are your stat leaders on offense for the Niceville Eagles.
Well, this is the true description of Friday Night Lights, Bill. Not very many seats, just like last week in Gulf Breeze. Not a whole lot of seats here at Bennett
And
Russell Stadium available.
We got an upset brewing of national importance. Currently, West Toronto Prep is beating IMG Academy at home 14-7 in the second quarter.
West Toronto Prep, is that out of Canada?
More than likely.
Okay.
A few scores here, but we'll get to those in a little bit. As we are ready
Freeport
for
was up 8-7. Did I see?
Stage came back 13-8 now.
Oh,
You blink
let me guess who scored a touchdown.
You blink in an eye, and Steeds is back on the board. Monica Anderson checking in, says, let's go Raiders. And Big Jacks, number 61, watching from Dallas. Rosalind Miller, good evening. Let's go Raiders. Time to put toe on leather. Ruth Wilson checking in. Davion Hardy's mom checking in as well. Even though my last child graduated last year, I've been able to watch the games this season. Thanks to Irish Bill. Thank you so much. Go Raiders. And thank you for tuning in each and every Friday night. Niceville will get the opening kickoff. Taylor Gardner getting ready to put toe on leather to get this game underway. Raiders in their all black. Niceville wearing their white jerseys on the road. It's a kick down to the 9. It is returnable. And it's going to be a special teams tackle there by Joshua Wilson. He says, you're not going very far. In fact, it was only a 6-yard return on a special teams tackle by Josh Wilson.
Yeah, the Raiders have notoriously been either because of the placement of the kick or just their coverage, but allowing a lot of yards on kick returns and having it at the 15-yard line. I mean, that's nothing for Niceville. Nothing. But for Navarre, that's huge.
Your defensive starter up front, Max Smith, Isaac Cole, and Kiana Moso. Your linebackers, Marsh, Clark, Wilson, and Landon Mensler. Your corners are Dante Core and Tyrell Marshall. And your safeties are Trey Bragg, your leading interception guy on defense for the Raiders, and senior number 2, Connor Black. There's your defense for the Raiders as we get this game underway.
Our first play, Niceville calls timeout. Navarre showed blitz from their right side, their Mike linebacker.
Takia Shoemaker checking in, says, let's go Raiders. We'll be there later on watching online for now. One Flesh Marriage Ministry from Navarre said, go Raiders, beat Niceville. And Ronnie Moore checking in, said, go Raiders.
Ronnie Moore.
Yeah,
Ronnie Moore, yep.
We're going to have 1st and 10 Eagles from their 15 on the nice coverage there by the Raiders special teams. A big hit there by Joshua Wilson. And it's 1st and 10 Eagles from their own 15 with Harrison Orr leading the attack. They're going to stack 2 receivers to the far side, single back. And the main target is number 7, Maddox Fayard. It's going to be a handoff off right tackle, a big gain. But he's quickly corralled at the 18-yard line.
Brought down by number 2,
Connor Black on the tackle.
Gain of about 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
That's going to be.
2nd down and 6.
Well, there was just an off tackle call. There was room there.
A gain of 4 for Shorts.
Navarre closed.
2nd and 6 for the Eagles. The handoff goes to Shorts once again. He's going to get over the 20 out to the 21, which is going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Time to make some noise.
Well, on 1st and 2nd down, Navarre brought their corners up. Just had one safety. Dared them to throw.
Isbell and Fayard to the near side. 2 receivers stacked to the far. Shorts in the backfield to the right, a Harrison Orr. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. And they get pressure from the outside. That's going to force Orr to get out of the pocket. He may have enough room for a 1st down, and he does. Out to the 26. A gain of 4 and an Eagle 1st down.
Nice heads-up play by Orr. Great coverage by Navarre.
That carry is good enough for a Niceville 1st down.
Move to change. Niceville with their initial 1st down. 1st and 10 Eagles from their 26. 10:34 on the clock. Just underway here at Navarre High School. Senior night here for the Raiders as we recognize the football players, cheerleaders, managers and the dance team. They're going to stack 3 receivers to the near side. First and 10 Eagles.
Bubble screen.
Double screen and a nice gain. Out over the 35, out to about the 39 on the hit to Aiden Broussard.
Aiden Broussard, ball time number 7. Dwayne Clark. That's good enough for another nice
A gain of 13 to Broussard and a Eagle first down. And they come up quick, and they got a big hitter over the left side, down inside the 30, all the way down to the 27-yard line.
Pass complete to number 9.
That
Michael.
Jaden McHale there on the big return, 39 all the way down to the 26.
Tyrell Marshall. First down, Niceville.
Some confusion in the secondary.
35-yard gain.
They had a wide receiver open on the right side. If Orr could have found him, that would have been 6.
First and 10 for the Eagles at the Raider 26. Orr's going to hand off to Shorts. He's going to get to the outside, but he's met right there at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for a 2-yard gain down to the 24. Bring up 2nd and 8. Josh Wilson on the tackle.
Well, they're running away from Navarre's strength. There's defensive linemen. Great blocking up front by Niceville.
2nd and 8.
Hammering that right side of the Raider defense, or the left side.
2nd and 8 for the Eagles at the Raider 24. Twins to the near side, single to the far side. A little bit
false start.
There was a false start, not called. But Short stays on his feet, and he's got a big gain inside the 10. We'll have a first and goal. It looked like there was a movement in the backfield.
Now he can reset, but that was an awful quick reset.
First and goal for the Eagles.
And a hurry-up offense here. First and goal for the Eagles. It's going to be handoff to Shorts. He's going to get to the outside, but a nice tackle there. A shoestring tackle.
Brought down by number 2, Connor Black.
Connor Black with the tackle. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. Eagles down deep in Raider territory on their initial drive after converting an early 3rd and 4. Second and goal from the Raider 4.
RPO here.
It's going
Wildcat.
to be Christian Caballero on the RPO. And he's going to be in for the score from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first.
Touchdown, Niceville.
So the Eagles take their opening drive, 85 yards in 3 minutes and 41 seconds. As they score at the 8:19 mark. Maurice in for the extra point.
Very impressive drive by Niceville.
Kick is up. Kick is a high kick. It is through, and Eagles have themselves a 7-0 lead.
Number 47, Logan Maurice. Kick was good. With 8:19
So an 85-yard drive for the Eagles.
7, Navarre Raiders 0. Your platinum sponsors for the 2022 football season.
9-play drive, 85 yards and 3:41.
Steady Stream Pressure Washing, Little Caesars Pizza, Navarre Plumbing and Gas, Baird Chiropractic, Gulf Breeze Automotive, Ace Hardware, Johnny Houston, and Ginger.
Jason Anderson checking in, said, let's go Big Jacks, number 61. Scott Weaver checking in.
For the Raiders.
Former Navarre coach said, go Raiders. Jaden Reese and Marshall back deep. I'd be surprised if they're anywhere near this ball, Bob.
Well, if they watched the Gulf Breeze game, and I'm sure they did, Gulf Breeze was very successful in those high pooch-type kicks.
Reese has got a good leg. He's averaging over 60 yards a kickoff. And this one's going to go nice directional kick inside the 1. And that's going to be
reverse.
Reverse to Marshall. He's going to step out of bounds at the 22.
On the return.
It's going to be a return of 20. The Raiders will have first and 10 from their 22.
You know, I think Coach Walls allows them the freedom,
The Raiders will set up first and 10.
depending on the kickoff, to do that, because They were converging.
Yard line,
That was a spot kick. Pretty good.
22 yards.
It was going to
Pretty
go
good.
in. It was going to go into the end zone. It was not going to go out of bounds.
Feaster,
First and 10 Raiders from their 22. E.J. Love in the backfield with Hunter Feaster. First and 10 Raiders from their 22, trailing 7-0 here early on. Riley goes in motion, set still. It's going to be handoff to Love, and he's going to lose a yard back to the 21.
E.J. Love on the carry brought down by number 7, Deontay Smith. No gain, bring up second down and 10.
Don't be surprised if they bring in the other reserve sophomore running backs, Bill.
Connor Matthews and Anthony Gassaway. It's going to be Love. He's going to be out over the 25, out to about the 29. Give him 8 yards, and it'll be about 3 yards shy of a first down. Not afraid to go with the run on second and long.
Terrence Poe on the stop. Going to bring up third down for the Raiders.
Very manageable.
4 at the 29-yard line.
3rd and 3 for the Raiders from their 29. 7:15 on the clock. 7-0 Niceville.
Look for Jaden Reese to be the go-to guy here.
Third and 3 for the Raiders from their 29. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Love. And he's going to be thrown down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll bring up 4th and 3.
E.J. Love stopped by number 2, Christian Caballero.
Caballero on the tackle. No gain.
Going to bring up
4th and 3 for the Raiders.
29-yard line.
Derek Percival checking in. Said, let's go. Missed those days with you on the field out here, Derek.
No joke.
Playing down at Weber International now.
Hunting for the Raiders, number 5, Tyrell Marshall.
With Trent Hall down there as well.
Number 22, Brendan Giddings for the Eagles.
It's a high end over end punt. It's going to be a fair catch at the 40
By Giddings at the 40-yard line.
by Giddings. And
Niceville
Niceville will have the ball at their own 40 on their second drive.
Sponsor for the 2022 football season.
32-yard punt, no return.
Shark Jim, Kyle and Jackie Ramsey, Step 1 Automotive, Emerald Coast.
Hey, Bill. This is Coach O.
What's up, Coach O?
All I want to say, instead of go Tigers, I want to say go Raiders.
Oh,
See ya.
Always good to see you, Coach. And he's gone just like that. Gosh, you never know when he's going to pop in.
Circle Therapies, Gulf Coast Girl Lawn Care, 98 Signs and Designs, Alan Miller State Farm, Winn-Dixie, and Navarre Adaptive Ready Rent. Thank you to our silver level sponsors for the 2022 football season. While we have a moment, the black level sponsors, AMR Gunners, Cross Environmental Services, Reliable Land Title, Mosquito Joe, The Point Restaurant.
So Raiders with a three and out. They kick the ball away to Niceville, trailing 7-0 here with 6:06 on the clock. Niceville takes it their opening drive. 9 plays, 85 yards. Culminating with a 4-yard run out of the Wildcat for one Christian Caballero. Maurice with the extra point, 7-0 Niceville. Receivers 2 at the top of the screen, single and back in the backfield to the right of or back to pass. He's going to be forced out of the pocket. And Dwayne Clark says, no, not this time. Dwayne Clark with the sack. Good defensive pursuit there by Dwayne. First sack of the night for Navarre.
Oh, yeah, he squared up on the tackle and really cut off Orr's vision of sight. Navarre needs to keep an eye on the running back. He's been tipping off pass plays by looking at where the blitz is rather than just looking ahead. So keep an eye on that Navarre defense because the running back's been tipping it off.
There's going to be a pitch to the back to D'Angelo Shorts. He's going to get out to the 40, out to about the 45. It's going to be a gain of 8 for Shorts, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5. Josh Wilson on the tackle.
Let's make some noise. It's third down.
Be a good time for an RPO by Orr.
3rd and 5 for the Eagles from their 45. 7-0 Eagles here in the first quarter with 4:45 to go.
3rd and 5.
Orr is going to roll out to his. It's going to be shorts out of the backfield, and he's going to have enough for an Eagle first down into Raider territory down to the 48. A gain of 7.
Far side to number 10, DJ Short.
Well-designed play. Rolled out right. Right-handed quarterback.
First down, Niceville Eagles.
Moving the chains once again for Niceville into Raider territory at the Raider 48. Make that the 47. First and 10 Eagles at the Raider 47. 4:15 on the clock and moving. It's going to be a design rollout. But Kiana Moso says, not this time. Back to the midfield stripe, a loss of 3. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, he's been double teamed most of the year. Great penetration by Navarre.
That would be more considered a tackle for loss because it was a running play.
Right.
So tackle for loss for Moso. 2nd and 13 for the Eagles at the midfield stripe. Or back to pass. He's feeling pressure here. And that's something you don't see very often. Maddox Fayard dropping a ball.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
He was trying to see where the sideline was.
Chase Marsh on the coverage. Raider fans, you know what time it is. It's third.
So twin receivers to both sides for Niceville. Shorts in the backfield to the right of Harrison Orr. 7-0 Eagles here in the first. 3:39 on the clock. Orr looks over the sideline, gets the play call. A 3rd and long. It's going to be a quick hitter to the far side. And it's going to be short of the first down by about 7 yards, but it's going to be a completion down to the 44. A gain of 6 to Landon Isbell. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7. And they're keeping the offense on the
stays
field.
on the field. Too far. They're trying to draw Navarre off sides. Too far for a long field goal. Maybe too close for a punt.
Well, Maurice does have a good leg, but that's a little bit outside of his distance. Play clock down to 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is a delay of game against Niceville. And that is our first penalty of the night. Now we'll back him up 5 yards back into Eagle territory. Well, we'll see Logan Maurice the punt for the first time.
Back him up 5 yards. Take this time to introduce our maroon level sponsors for 2022. Navarre Beach Barbershop, Classic Engraving Incorporated, found in Bridgeford, GF Hill Fence, Hampton Inn of Navarre.
7-0 Eagles here.
Kendall Poe, Morgan Stanley, and
Terrence Marshall and Jaden Reese back deep.
It's 4th down.
4th and 11 for the Eagles from their Raider 48-yard line. It's a high, short punt.
Oh, we had a quick whistle. Woo!
But that Marshall back there to just in case. That's going to come the rest at it at the 15-yard line. A 33-yard punt for Maurice inside the 20.
Good stop by the Raider defense.
And the Raiders will get the ball from their 15 to start their second possession.
So we have an inadvertent whistle. You take the result of the play. Or can Navarre?
I think I would be happy with this field position right here.
I'm not. I don't know if a re-kick is in the possibility.
Make your way over the concession stand. 1st and 10 Raiders.
It's just a matter where it's going to be 1st and 10. I think the Raiders are going to take it right there at the 15.
Yeah, I would want a chance to re-kick.
Going over, explain to Coach Thompson. Coach Thompson is a big man.
Well, so am I.
Yes, you are. But I think he's a little bit bigger than you height-wise. And I believe he played offensive line in college as well. And what an outstanding job he's done at Niceville, taking over for Coach John Hicks.
Absolutely.
I
I
mean-
played, by the way, Bill, you don't know this, I played left out.
I played a lot of left out, too.
A lot of splinters. So I wish I could remember what that. It looks great.
The comment on Fayard is not meant to be negative. Usually, anything that touches Maddox's hands, he usually catches. So that was not a negative thing on Maddox at all.
No.
That was just an observation because I've seen this young man play twice this season. And usually when the ball touches his hand, you might as well turn around and move the chains. It's a first down.
I don't understand what's happening here.
And I'm not really sure what's going on either.
Sponsors for 2022, Silver Level, Scooters Fish House, SaltySideDish.com, Iron Lady Fitness, Carol Brown Family Real Estate, Dr. Neil Hook, Hampton Hyundai, Morgan Wells LLC, Santa Rosa Medical Center, S&J Provisions. Spirit Level for the cheer program, Architectural Gutter Systems, Buff City Soap Gulf Breeze, Fun for All Inflatables, and your Raider Level sponsors, Navarre Plumbing and Gas, Okaloosa Gas District, Full Circle Therapies, and Navarre.
It'll be first and 10 Raiders from their 15, 2:18 on the clock, 7-0 Eagles. Raiders looking for their initial first down here on their second drive. Maddox, it's going to be a quick hitter to Marshall. He's going to have a Raider first down over the 25-yard line. They're going to spot the ball
Short.
Pass complete to number 1.
He was past the first down marker.
Jaden Shepard.
He caught the ball over the 25.
Oh, I agree.
Brings up second down and 1.
I agree.
Ball at about the 20.
The head linesman had a bad angle on it. By the way, last week we had some strange words for our officials. I'll get to that after this play.
2nd and 1 for the Raiders from the 24. Handoff to Love. He's got a Raider first down. Their first of the ball game. Out over the 25, out to the 28. A gain of 4 and a Raider first down.
Something I noticed on the replay after halftime, the head linesman and the side judge in the Gulf Breeze games actually switch sides, something unusual in high school.
First and 10 Raiders from their 28, 1:48 on the clock. 7-0 Niceville here in the first quarter. Brown goes in motion from right to left. He stops. He hands off to Love. Love's got a nice gain over the 30, out to the 32. A gain of 4 will bring up 2nd and 6. Harrison Orr on the tackle. Not too many times do you see your quarterback playing both ways.
Yes, that is unusual.
But he is one heck of an athlete.
Brings up second down and
It's
5.
not unusual.
The 33-yard line.
But I think he got the number wrong there because I do not see Harrison Orr out there on the field.
It was number 8, I think.
Okay, that would be DJ Robinson. 2nd and 6 for the Raiders from their 32. It's going to be a quick hitter.
Slant.
To
Whoa!
And it's going to fall incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Pass intended for number 18. Ryan Davis incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Raiders, 3rd and 5.
Like Ryan jammed his finger on that. The
Third and
slant.
six.
Sorry. The
3rd and
slant
6 for
was
the
there.
Raiders. Yep. It was there. A little bit late.
Yep.
Feaster rolling out to his left. He's got a receiver open over here, but he throws over Nate Hansen's head, falls out of bounds. It'll be 4th down.
Intended for number 13, Nate Hansen. Going to bring up 4th down, 4th and 5.
So the Eagle defense stepping up here early on as they force Raiders to punt on their first 2 possessions.
For the Niceville Eagles, number 22.
Well, both the second down play and the third down play had nothing to do with Niceville. It was the broken up pass, but as you mentioned, the pass was behind him. And on this third down, once again, he had happy feet, overthrew his receiver.
Good snap back, Marshall, with a high end over end kick that's not going to travel very far, but it is going to take a Raider bounce inside the 40 and all the way down to the 35-yard line.
That's where the Niceville Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
33-yard punt, no return. And Niceville will have the ball at their own 35-yard line.
Nice weapon to have. Give your special teams an opportunity to go there and get coverage, maybe get a bobble, bounce off a player, that kind of thing. It's been a long first quarter.
43 seconds left, still 7-0 Niceville. They took the opening drive 85 yards. 4-yard run by Caballero capped off the drive. It's going to be a quick hitter to the far side.
Bubble screen.
It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards to Uriah West. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2.
That's second time they've used that play. Coach Thompson may want to. Well, they've got a single receiver. Yeah, fake it there, and maybe go long.
Trips to the near side. Turner goes in motion from left to right. It's going to be a handoff to Shorts. And he's going to breaks 1 tackle. And he doesn't break a third. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the last play of the first quarter. We're going to head out at the end of 1. Niceville 7, Navarre 0 on Irishville Sports Live on YouTube and irishvillesports.com. We'll be right back.
Raider fans, it's
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
doing a great job over there.
We get ready to enter the second quarter with Niceville on top 7-0.
But if they do,
Tight ball game like we knew it would be between these two outstanding programs.
Raider Quarterback Club merchandise tent featuring hoodies that we just got in.
A 2-yard loss on Shorts. It's going to bring up, let's call it 3rd and 6.
Raider Quarterback Club merchandise tent.
Nice job by Shorts to break the tackle, but there was another Raider that corralled him for a 2-yard loss. Let's call it 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. It's going to be Micah Turner on the Wildcat, and he has an Eagle first down out to about the 50. Actually right at the 50, a gain of 9 for Turner, and an Eagle first down.
Micah Turner.
Well, he runs. I like the way he runs, Bill.
First carry of the night for Micah. You used to see him a lot in their Wildcat in goal situations. 9 touchdowns, leads the Eagle offense. 1st and 10 Eagles at the midfield stripe. Trips to the near side, single to the top or back to pass. He's going to take off and run. And there's a hold right there on the center.
on the carry.
There was a
Number 25.
delayed.
Ripped his helmet off. Now, if the helmet came off, if the defender ripped it off, he doesn't have to go out.
Flag on the play.
There was a design run by Orr.
While we got this minute, I got a text from my old partner, Mark Stevens. Fort Walton hosted Crestview last night. Why on a Thursday, I don't know.
That will back them up.
And with their 41-3 loss, the Vikings completed their worst season ever, 0-10, 0-4 in district play. Their offense only scored 42, while their defense allowed 358. Not counting their forfeit win over Niceville, they've now lost 23 in a row on the field.
1st and 18 for the Eagles. There's a nice run by West out over the 50, back into Raider territory, back to the 46.
Brought down by number 5.
It's going to be a gain of 14 for West as he gets a lot of those yardage back.
After a gain of about 14, going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Well, as a Fort Walton Beach alum, Bill,
Ball at the Raider.
I wish nothing ill of Coach Petrie, but 22 or 23 losses, you've got to review that program.
2nd and 6 is going to be a pitch to the outside to D'Angelo Shorts. He's met at the line of scrimmage by Connor Black, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain for Shorts and bring up a 3rd and 4.
Great pursuit by Hunter. He closed very fast.
Score from Choctaw Mosley, 21-21. Knew that game was going to be a good one over there. 21-21 Mosley and Choctaw.
Wow.
3rd and 4 for the Eagles at the Raider 44. Just underway here in the second quarter, 7-0. Niceville on top.
It's a big game for Choctaw. That could get him in the playoffs.
It's going to be Orr on a designed run, but he's not going to get there. He's only going to get a yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
To Christian Caballero.
Let's see if Niceville goes for it, tries to draw Navarre off sides.
Tripped up. Going to bring up 4th down.
That was actually Caballero on the Wildcat. He gains 1. That's going to bring up 4th and 3 for the Eagles at the Raider 43. Caballero is still in there in the Wildcat position. And is he going to surge forward? He does. It looks like he has the first down. He's still on his feet. And we have a scrum at the 38.
On the carry.
It's going to be a gain of 5 for Caballero and an Eagle first down.
First down, Niceville Eagles.
Orr back in, Caballero out.
Well, all good programs have big bubbas.
And Niceville utilized theirs right there.
1st and 10, ball at the Raider 37-yard line.
Twins to the near side, single to the top. D'Angelo Shorts in the backfield to the right of Orr. Shorts going to get the handoff, makes a nice cut inside the 35, down to about the 30. It's going to be a gain of 7 and bring up 2nd and 3. Connor Black on the tackle.
Well, those Niceville runners get a lot of yards after first contact. Really run hard. Very impressed with Niceville and their ground game.
8:34, 8:31 now on the clock. 7-0 Niceville. They're into Raider territory once again at the Raider 30. 2nd and 3 for Niceville. A handoff to Turner. He's going to be close to the first down. I think he's going to be about a half yard short.
There was a big hole there, but it closed fast. Niceville brings in their jumbo package.
Caballero back in here on a 3rd and 1.
And their extra offensive lineman.
Raiders haven't had the ball much here in this first half.
No.
It's going to be Caballero with the first down run. And he's going to get down to the Raider 22-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5 for Caballero and an Eagle first down.
Ball came out late. Referees rightly ruled it Player was down.
For the Niceville Eagles.
First and 10 Eagles at the Raider 22. 7:34 on the clock. 7-0 Niceville on top.
Just smash mouth football in the first half by Niceville.
There's going to be a jet sweep to Fayard. He's going to get to the outside. Trey Bragg's going to force him out of bounds at about the 16.
Number 7, Maddox Bayard. Pushed out of bounds on the far side.
Gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Gain of about 6 yards on the play. Brings up
7 different
second
ball
down.
carriers for Niceville early on. Utilizing all of their talent here in the first half.
It's all about the 17-yard line.
Actually give him 6. It's going to be 2nd and a long 4 at the Raider 16. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Turner. He's met at the line of scrimmage, then push forward. But I think we're going to have a holding penalty coming up here in the backfield.
Dr. Turner on the carry.
Oh, he got
Raw time,
dropped.
24, Chase Marsh.
Chase Marsh with a big hit, but it's going to be all for naught.
Yeah, that running back's limping off, holding his ribs. A big hit, but that really stinks. You get hurt on a play where your offensive line holds.
Holding against the Niceville Eagles. Back him up.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and let's go 2nd and 13. Back to the Raider 25. 7:05 on the clock. Niceville on top after they took the opening drive. 85 yards on 9 plays. Extra point good.
Navarre needs to do something with this opportunity here.
And that's a quick hitter to Fayard down to the Raider 15.
To the far side, number 7, Maddox Bayard.
It's going to be a gain of 12 to Fayard on his first catch of the night.
Pick up of about 10 yards on the play.
He could have
Gonna bring up
hauled it in and headed up north for a lot more yardage. I think it surprised him how much green he had, space between himself and the out-of-bounds marker.
58 receptions on the season for Fayard. He's had an outstanding season.
There's a false start.
And the ball on the... Luckily, it was a false start because the Raiders recovered the ball. But I think that's what they're going to call here.
They're going to call a dead ball foul. So the play never happened.
Remain 3rd down.
It's one of those plays where the wide receivers went and the linemen stayed.
3rd and 8 for the Eagles at the Raider 20-yard line. Orr's going to be pressured out of the pocket, and he's going to go down for a sack all the way back to the 28. A loss of 6. Max Smith with the sack. Yeah, that was Chase Marsh, number 24 on the sack. It's going to be a loss of 6. They'll bring up 4th and 15.
Sorry, Bill. Fayard was open on the seam route. He had his man beat, had the leverage on the inside.
For the Eagles.
This would be
on the field.
20.
Logan has struggled a little bit with field goals this year, if I remember right, hasn't he?
Yes.
So it's going to be 4th and 15. And it's a completed pass, but a big hit in the secondary by Connor Black. The Raiders going to take over on downs at their own 15.
So on this series, Niceville's penalties hurt them. False start, holding penalty.
The Raiders take over a 14-yard completion to Fayard.
Good sure tackle there.
But the Raiders will get the ball with 5:50 to go. And we're going to take a water break right along with them. Your score with 5:50 to go here in the first half. Niceville 7 and Navarre 0 here on Irishville Sports Live on YouTube and irishvillesports.com. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Thinking about selling your property? Call Ursula Householder of Coldwell Banker Realty in Navarre now. The consultation is free, and Ursula uses the best tools the industry has to offer. Her years as a top producer, relocation specialist, and Florida military market specialist will help you get the desired result. If you are buying, Ursula's experience will help you make an informed decision to find the right home for you. And if you mention this advertisement, Ursula will donate $100 to the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club when the deal closes. To find out if you qualify for any of the military rewards, call or text 850-642-5711 or email ursula.householder@cbrealty.com or go to urhouseholderhomes.com. That's urhouseholderhomes.com. Go Raiders!
Come back out of the break. Offsides against Niceville. Now be first and 5. Bob, right now, Niceville has ran 29 plays to Navarre's 6.
Ball control.
First and 5 for the Raiders.
E.J. Love on the carry.
Love gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Second and 5 coming up.
You know, the second half of the season,
Brought down by number 77.
teams have begun watching film.
Going to bring up third down about 5.
He likes to cut back on those plays. He hasn't had much opportunity.
Caleb Taylor on the tackle. Actually, I think that was 72 instead. That was Nathaniel Kreider, only a freshman. He started all year for the Eagles defense.
It's there if he goes.
And I'm not sure who it was intended for because both receivers were there.
Yep.
Incomplete. Intended for number 8, Jaden Reese.
He couldn't come down with it. It's going to bring up third and 5 on the incompleted pass.
Pretty good throw by Hunter with the man in his face.
But both receivers were in the same location.
Right. Something happened on the route, a mix-up. If Hunter was able to step into it, that might have been 6, Bill.
Choctaw 35, Mosley 21.
Ooh. Can I change my pick?
No. Third and 5 for the Raiders. Looking for their second first down.
He
was expecting the wide receiver to go more toward the sidelines. Got some confusion in pass routes.
And that's going to be a 3 and out for the Raiders after they had a first and 5.
Yep.
They don't get any more yards, and they're going to punt the ball away for the third time.
Tyrell Marshall on the punt.
Bill Hamill, I will be back on the pitch in the morning in Panama City.
Nice.
And you will be
on the Southern Gentleman Sports Show from 8 to 11. We got a compressed schedule because Florida plays at 11 o'clock game.
Who are they playing?
Texas A&M.
Oh, yeah. Jimbo's team.
High end over end punt. That's going to be fielded at the Raider 49-yard line.
The Eagles will take over.
A 31-yard punt. No return. Not much distance on the punts, but there hasn't been a return yet.
Well, that's just as important.
7-0 Niceville with 4:53 to go. The Raiders with only 9 plays in the game right now at the Niceville's 29. 1 first down to Niceville's 8. Let's see if the Raiders defense, they've been out there a long time tonight here in the first half.
The Raiders will receive the second half kickoff.
First and 10, Eagles ball at their own 38-yard line.
They're going to stack 3 receivers to the near side, single to the top of the screen. Isbell goes in motion from right to left. They're going to hit Fayard on a quick hitter. And Dante Core with the tackle after the 3-yard gain. Actually give him 4 yards on the reception, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, just a skinny bubble. Is there such a thing as a skinny bubble?
There is now.
He did get positive yardage, so.
Second and 6 for the Eagles at the Raider 47. McHale goes in motion. The handoff is going to be, no handoff, is going to be kept. And it's going to be caught by Isbell down to the Raider 30, still on his feet. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the Raider 21. A gain of 26 to Isbell and another Eagle first down.
First down, Niceville Eagles. At the Raider 21-yard line.
Or having himself quite a night here early on. 9 of 10 for 126 yards. And a first and 10 at the Raider 21. It's going to be a handoff to Shorts, and he's going to go in from 21 yards out. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 13.
The end zone, touchdown.
Great sidestep. That was a sweet sidestep. I like that guy. Woo.
So the Eagles back on the board at the 4-minute mark of the second quarter on a 21-yard run by D'Angelo Shorts.
Logan Maurice on to attempt the extra point.
Maurice in for the extra point. 13-0, Niceville on top. Kick is up. It's a wobbler. That wobbler won the Tennessee Alabama game, and a wobbler went through right there. 14-0 Niceville.
Raiders 0.
Counts just the same.
That's right, it sure does. Niceville has stretched their lead out to 14.
Very impressed with Niceville.
See if we got any other scorers going on.
Yeah, I was just about to do
Chipley 35, Dixie County nothing in the fourth. Union County over Walton 21-9. Milton over Godby 35-20, third quarter. Arnold over North Bay Haven 14-7. Baker at the half 35-0 over Vernon. 21-6 Northview over Bay. Holmes County over Destin 14-3. Sneads over Freeport 35-23, second quarter. 7-6 Bozeman over Rutherford. 14-0 here is your score. Niceville over Navarre with 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Which Milton team showed up?
Well, everybody has showed up against Godby this year. And it's going to be a faked handoff and a nice return.
He's going to go all the way, Bill.
No, the kicker's going to be cutting him down. They fake the handoff, the reverse, and Reese is going to go down to the 29 at Niceville.
All right, now offense.
The ball went down to the 10, and they're going to spot the ball at the 29-yard line. So a 61-yard return by Jaden Reese. The Raiders have a first and 10 at the Eagle 29.
9-yard line, 29-yard line, first and 10.
That time they faked the reverse to Marshall, and he held on to him right up the gut. And into Eagle territory at the Eagle 29. First and 10 Navarre, their best field position of the night. Feaster back to pass. Marshall with the catch at the 20, still on his feet. He's going to get inside the 15, all the way down to the 13. A gain of 16 to Marshall, and a Raider first down.
What was that nickname I gave him last week? Money.
First and 10, ball at the 4.
Ball's anywhere near it, he's going to catch it. Just a square in, nice catch, good yards after the catch.
First and 10 Raiders at the Eagle 13. Ten on the play clock, plenty of time. Brown goes in motion from left to right. It's going to be a pitch to Love.
Nice.
Positive yards inside the 10, all the way down to about the 6. Going to spot the ball right at the 7, right at the 6-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7. It'll be second and 3.
Nice job
by the big Bubbas there on the left side.
Hunter waited to just the very last second. One of the offensive linemen may have gotten away with the block in the back. No call.
Feaster in on a second and 3 at the Eagle 6-yard line. It's going to be Jaden Reese.
Interesting.
He's going to have a first down to the 3 on the jet sweep to Reese. He has a Raider first and goal on a gain of 5.
Great job. Most of the wide receivers who take jet sweeps want to take it wider toward the sidelines. He cut up and got that extra yardage in the first down.
First and goal Raiders at the Eagle 2. They're going to send in both backs. Actually, they're going to run Gasaway and Love.
Oh, no.
Connor Matthews back there as well in the Wildcat.
Loss on the play.
Trying to get too sexy. It's like Florida State in the goal-to-go situation. Went into the
That was
Wildcat.
Connor Matthews, and he's going to lose 6 back to the 8. Actually, he's going to lose 7 back to the 9. Second and goal at the Eagle 9.
Navarre has all 3 of their timeouts. We're coming up on 120 and rolling in the quarter.
Twins to both sides for the Raiders. Gasaway in the backfield. Feaster back to pass. Marshall's going to get to the 1. And we'll have a 3rd and goal at the 1 on the 8-yard completion to Marshall.
He was trying, wasn't he?
He was trying his darndest.
DJ Robinson.
Raiders take a timeout. They'll have a 3rd and goal at the Eagle 1. Actually, ball split between the 1 and the goal line.
Definitely two down territory here, Bill. No about a doubt it.
And the Raiders will get the ball to start the second half. So this is an important score right here, Bob.
Yep. You can go from 14 down to 14-7 and an opportunity to tie the game to start the second half.
And I think one thing that we'll see differently in the second half when Niceville kicks off, they might do something a little bit different because the Raiders have had 2 decent returns so far.
Yeah, kind of do what Gulf Breeze did. I'm surprised more teams don't do that. Kick it high, sacrifice the yardage, or kick it out of bounds. Heck, better than a 65-yard return.
Raiders will have a 3rd and goal at the Eagle 1-yard line. Gasaway coming in, the Wildcat here. Don't know if I like this. They're going to line up Love on the outside. Actually, Love's going to be running the Wildcat right here. 3rd and goal at the Eagle 1.
Niceville's going to call timeout. Yep. Grant Thompson.
We'll stay right here, Bob.
Well, I'm not jumping down. That's for dang sure.
Rich Posey checking in, said, let's go Raiders. Can't believe it's been 10 or 12 years since senior night for Will and Mitch's senior year. Enjoying your broadcast. Appreciate that, Rich. I remember.
And we hope
Mitch and Will play, and I called their games.
We hope that
they do a great job with the food.
with the grace of God, we'll be broadcasting playoffs.
On your way.
And, you know, Florida High School Activities Association, several years ago, $500? $500.
For a video broadcast.
They built a new facility.
Yes.
So maybe we're still paying on the facility.
Well, I would have to believe that I have played for a very good portion of that facility.
Yeah. So, wink, wink, we may be asking for sponsors to help us broadcast the game.
Love's going to get in for the 1. And it cuts the lead to 14-6.
Bobble the snap.
And the Raiders in from 1 yard out. After the big return by Jaden Reese of 61 yards. Love goes in from 1 yard out. Gardner in for the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up. Kick is through. And we're 14-7 with 47 seconds to go.
That makes your score with 47 seconds left in the first half. Niceville 14, your Raiders 7.
Let's see if we can go back to the scoreboard here real quick before we have kickoff. Union County, Walton coming back, 21-15 now. Milton over Godby, 42-20. Northview over Bay, 21-6. South Walton over Mariana, 10-0 at the half. Holmes County over Destin, 21-3 at the half. 14-7 Arnold over North Bay Haven, 22-18 Bozeman over Rutherford, 35-0 Baker over Vernon at the half. Sneeds and Freeport still in the second quarter, 35-23. West Florida gets on the board first against Gulf Breeze, 7-0. And Chipley a final 35-0 over Dixie County.
Yeah, they are on Eastern. They're on Eastern time. You know,
Back deep, number 21.
rest his soul. I don't know if Ernie Green Sr. ever had an opportunity to coach a team. He would have been a fantastic head coach. He coached defensive backs when he was at Fort Walton under Eddie Davenport. But his son, E.G., has really done a great job at Destin
Yes,
in
he
an
has.
initial program.
Yes, he has. I remember watching E.G. in that 95 state championship team. Gardner getting ready to put toe on leather from the right hash mark. It's the end-over-end kick that's going to come down at the 6-yard line. It is returnable. And Wilson with the initial hit, still on his feet. And Gardner's over here, going to push him out of bounds. You don't like to see your kicker, but Taylor.
Yeah, the kicker for Niceville made the tackle on Jaden.
Nice return for the Eagles.
Wow.
But a nice return. And after the initial hit by Wilson, he stays on his feet.
Eagles will set up
And that looked like Brendan Giddens, number 22.
41-yard line.
And a nice return.
Brought down by Taylor Gardner.
Niceville has one timeout left,
Eagles
Bill.
will set up 1st and 10 at the Raider.
My first experience with E.G., Bill, he was playing as a 6-year-old in Y flag football in an under-9 division. He intercepted
Raiders.
a lateral and returned it for a touchdown. And I had to chase him,
Timeout Raiders.
officiating the game.
Beautiful return there by Giddings of 53 yards.
Doing a great job out there tonight.
And it gets the Eagles one more chance, one more opportunity here with 34 ticks on the clock.
Well, you got a guy like Fayard who's Mr. Clutch, great hands. You've got a back who can catch it out of the backfield. What a weapon. And he can run the ball just as easy. I don't necessarily think with one timeout left, both teams have one timeout, that you have to throw the ball.
Shout out to my spotters up here tonight. Tristan Oberg.
They will have a 1st and 10 at the Raider 41.
Doing a great job. Thank you, guys.
53-yard return by Giddings. At the Raider 41 with 34.4 seconds to go. Both teams with one timeout left. Or in the pistol. Twins to the near side, single to the top of the screen. It's going to be a handoff to, actually no, it's going to be a keeper by Orr, and he's going to lose yardage back to the 48-yard line. Last time out for Niceville right now.
I think one of the as he was
The handle loss on the play brings up
backing up, he may have been stepped on by a lineman.
at about 19 yards.
It's going to be a loss of 7.
Timeout.
28.8 seconds. It will be 2nd and 18 for the Eagles from their own, actually from the Raider 47 here.
Yeah, I think definitely we're going to be throwing the ball if I'm a Niceville coach.
Raider fans, find out who we play next week by tuning in to the FHSAA YouTube channel Sunday morning. 9
So,
Eastern, 8 o'clock Central.
Watch
Time.
Harrison Orr play a couple of games. The young man has an arm. So, and he can put it anywhere near into the end zone from here. So, he is a weapon right here.
18, ball at the
He
47
can run and
yard
tuck. He can tuck and run with the ball as well.
Yep.
2nd and 17, but now with no timeouts left, I'm sure Niceville will go to the passing game now.
Raiders put 2 safeties back deep.
Isbell and Fayard to the far side. 2nd and 17. Need to wrap up right here. It's going to be a gain of 2.
Side, number 1, Caden Bridgman.
Caden Bridgman with his first reception of the night. It's going to be a gain of 2.
On the stop, the clock running with 13 seconds left. 3rd down. Flag on the play.
I don't think Niceville got set. That's going to back them up even further.
But it will stop the clock.
Correct.
Niceville with 5 penalties here in the first half. Navarre has not yet to be whistled for one.
Can we get a preliminary signal here?
Looks like it is a
False
5.
start.
Oh, offsides.
The Niceville Eagles back them up.
The wide receiver did not
Didn't line up properly.
because Orr was in a hurry to spike the ball.
They need to get to the 31, so it's 3rd and 19 from the
Clock is
midfield
going.
stripe. The clock is going. Will they get this play off? Just ahead of the Zeros. And
Penalty flag comes in.
there's a late flag there as the clock reached 0.
As the clock expires.
And that may be, is it against Navarre? That would have an umptime down. No.
Holding against Niceville,
Halftime.
declined, and we're going to the half. Your halftime score, Niceville 14, Navarre 7. You're listening and watching live on Irishville Sports Live on YouTube and on irishvillesports.com. We're going to go out for a lengthy commercial break, and we'll be back with second half action.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. If buying, selling, or building a dream home is in your future, you need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes and Stacy Wright are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or selling experience smooth. See University at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call 850-396-0322.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raiders Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track, whether it's seeing to it that they're properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can watch and hear all exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on irishbillsports.com. If you want to move better, feel better, and live better pain-free, Dr. Paul Britt at Integrative Chiropractic Solutions is the only certified sports chiropractor for Gulf Breeze and Navarre. He can address your sports injuries quickly and effectively, and after only 4 visits on average, with a 96% resolution rate. So give Integrative Chiropractic Solutions a call today at 850-916-9304 or book online at drpaulbritt.com. That's 850-916-9304 or online at drpaulbritt.com. They want to fix you swiftly to get you back in the game.
Craig Culver of Culver's.
Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Thinking about selling your property? Call Ursula Householder of Coldwell Banker Realty in Navarre now. The consultation is free, and Ursula uses the best tools the industry has to offer. Her years as a top producer, relocation specialist, and Florida military market specialist will help you get the desired result. If you are buying, Ursula's experience will help you make an informed decision to find the right home for you. And if you mention this advertisement, Ursula will donate $100 to the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club when the deal closes. To find out if you qualify for any of the military rewards, call or text 850-642-5711 or email ursula.householder@cbrealty.com or go to urhouseholderhomes.com. That's urhouseholderhomes.com. Go Raiders!
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down,
Welcome back at the half up here on the roof at the press box here at Navarre High. Niceville on top 14-7. It would have been a lot worse, but the Raiders defense stepped up there late in the second quarter. And then a great return by Jaden Reese set up a short field and a 29-yard drive by the Raiders to cut this lead to 7. The Raiders will be getting this kickoff to start the second half with a chance to tie this game up. But looking at the stat sheet, Niceville with 221 yards, Navarre with 53, and Niceville with 9 first downs to Navarre's 3, but we are only separated by 7 points. And I'm welcome back to the halftime. My son, the kicking wizard, Brady Hamill. Welcome back, Brady.
Thank you.
So watching this first half, is there any takeaways that you have seen here in the first half?
It was definitely a fast moving. The first half was over within an hour.
Yeah, we're just at 8:43 right now. We're halfway through the intermission here with the Niceville band playing here on the field right now.
Still in the 8 o'clock hour. Both teams were running the ball pretty consistently. It didn't look like a passing game was really going by either team. Some miscues, some inadvertent whistles, as you could say. But it looked like a fast-moving first half.
Niceville with 6 penalties in the first half. Navarre did not have a single penalty in the first half.
I noticed that.
They're kind of off and on. One game they'll have a lot of penalties, then they'll go a couple games where they don't have many. So
I've noticed that.
So that's Coach Walls and them working with the players to make sure that they stay in their lanes. They don't miss their assignments, and they stand 14-7. Navarre will have the ball to start the second half.
Definitely.
Marshall stepping up once again.
Yeah, he is. He made a few clutch plays. Those kickoff returns really coming in clutch. One thing they got to do is they got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, Reese had a chance for a big gain there in their possession right before they went in and scored. They had to punt the ball away. Yep. Marshall with 3 punts in the first half. But Reese could have had that one. But both receivers were kind of in the same general area on that one. That kind of surprised me a little bit.
It kind of looked like a busted play where they were both just kind of out there and they didn't know what route they were running. But, you know, they need to step up the passing game a little bit because you can't rely on the running game all night.
But you have two really strong defenses here. Niceville and Navarre, and the Raiders will bend but not break. I mean, they step up as they did last week in the Gulf Breeze game. Definitely. They stepped up huge at the end of that game to hold on for that 28-24 win.
Definitely.
This young receiver for Niceville, number 7, Maddox Fayard, had 57 catches coming in the game. He should go over 1,000 yards in this ball game. He has 30, and I think he was at let me look at my stats, which I have right here. I'm not going to guess here when I have them right here in front of me. 928 yards. So if he has an average night, he's going to go over 1,000 yards on the season's receiving. That's pretty incredible. They go to number 7, but they've been mixing it up. They've had 7 different players have a carry, and right now they have 7 different receivers have caught a pass.
That's unusual for Niceville.
10 of 11 passing in the first half for Harrison Orr for 128 yards. And for Navarre, 3 of 7. Not much passing going on for the Raiders for 33 yards. All 3 of those receptions went to Terrence Marshall for 33 yards. D'Angelo Shorts filling in about 4 or 5 games ago. Their starting running back was hurt. So Shorts has only been starting for about the last 4 or 5 games.
Yep.
And he has really stepped up.
He really has. He definitely looks confident out there running the football.
Niceville band playing here at halftime. The Raider band will follow.
They have a pretty big band.
Yeah, they do. They stretch from about the 20-yard line all the way down to the other 20. So that's 60 yards of Eagle pride.
It's always nice when you can get the opposing band out here to kind of show their...
And they don't walk off the field. They run off the field.
Yeah. They try.
Nice. I remember back in my high school days, I know I'm going back a ways, 41 years ago was when I graduated from high school. But the band, they would be out there during the summer 8 hours a day practicing. And that, I'm sure that they do that down here as well.
100%.
And you have to, I know at Wisconsin, you have to actually pass a physical test at being the band at Wisconsin.
Wow.
Because if not, then they don't want you because they exert so much energy when they're out there playing and during the game as well.
Right.
But we're 14-7 here. Navarre gets the ball to start the second half.
That they do.
And should be an interesting ball game.
Which is unusual because Coach Wallace normally likes taking the ball first.
The last 3 games he took the ball the last 2 games prior to this game. He's done it 3 times on the season. They've won the toss in 7 of their 9 games. And you're right, he usually takes the ball in the second half.
Yep. Always does.
But the Raiders they've been down before. Last week they were down twice, 10 points to Gulf Breeze on the road.
Were they?
17-7 early in the third quarter after they gave up the big kickoff return to start the second half.
They fought back, though.
They fought back, took a 21-17 lead. Gulf Breeze scored on a big, long pace, 74 yards to Rouillet, and they were back on top, but Navarre didn't phase them. They put a drive together, and Connor Matthews scored the go-ahead touchdown. Then the defense did the rest.
That's what they did. I noticed they got to when teams are understanding how to stop one running back, that's where you got to mix them up and bring all the other ones in. We've seen 3 or 4 different running backs this year for Navarre?
Yeah, you have Connor Matthews and
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of
Anthony Gassaway,
Dr. Karen Barber, Principal Casey West,
and E.J. Love.
You have all these different running backs, so why not use them all?
They're all sophomores too.
Can't hurt.
And they also have a fourth running back, but he's playing linebacker right now, Andre Spence. He had to fill in once Xavier Hamilton went down in game 3, or in the Mosley game.
Right.
So, actually, no, that was the Mosley game that he went. No, it was before the Mosley game that he went down.
Yeah, he was hurt before the week before the Mosley game.
Okay. So Andre had to move to the defensive side of the ball because he suffers a little bit from cramps. So if he was playing both ways, he would probably experience those.
Oh, yeah.
But this Irish Bill with Brady Hamill here at the half. Niceville on top 14-7. The Raider band, enjoy watching them as we're going to go out to commercial break as we're about 6 minutes before the second half starts here on Irish Bill Sports, live on YouTube and irishbillsports.com.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. If buying, selling, or building a dream home is in your future, you need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes and Stacy Wright are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or selling experience smooth. See University at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call 850-396-0322.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raiders Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track, whether it's seeing to it that they're properly fed, have good transportation, or making sure that all Raider fans can watch and hear all exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com.
Welcome back to half. You're watching the Navarre Raider Marching Band. Let's go over our statistical leaders here at the half. First, we'll go with the visitors, the Niceville Eagles. What a effective first half for Harrison Orr, 10 of 11 passing for 128 yards. And the leading receiver with 32 yards, actually 35 yards, one catch there for Jaden McHale. And 2 receptions for 32 yards for Landon Isbell, 3 catches for 30 yards for Maddox Fayard. The rushing game led by D'Angelo Shorts, 10 carries for 63 yards. The lone touchdown came at the hands of Christian Caballero. For Navarre, Hunter Feaster, 3 of 7 for 33 yards in the first half, and 7 carries for 22 yards for E.J. Love. And here, only receiver with 3 catches, Terrence Marshall with 33 yards. So there's your statistics at the half. Niceville on top, 14-7. We're going to switch it over to the field mic so that you can enjoy and listen to the Navarre Raider Marching Band.
The band captain is Olivia Booth, drum captain Lee Marcus, guard captain Jay Struby. Again, we hope you enjoyed the Navarre Raider Band.
Another fine job by the Navarre Raider marching band here at the half, 14-7. Niceville on top. Navarre will get the ball to start the second half. What a barn burner over in Mosley. Choctaw 35, Mosley 28. I knew that would be a solid game over there tonight in Panama City, playing at the beautifully renovated stadium over there. Brady, you had a chance to go over there to Panama City.
I did.
And no doubt to the
It was a
Niceville
good
crowd,
game.
if you have
Great game
any,
to go to.
Havana Drew, if you could come to the press box.
So Navarre warming up in the south end zone. Niceville warming up in the north end zone. We're about ready for second half action here.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how Niceville works this kickoff to start the second half.
It will. You know, normally having a guy that puts the ball through the end zone, I haven't seen him put it in the end zone once. Maybe they're trying to do some strategery.
Well, that really hasn't worked so far.
It has not.
So, Niceville in their white jerseys, maroon pants, maroon helmet. Actually, it's more of it's a different shade of maroon than Navarre's. Navarre comes out in their all black uniforms on senior night with their black Raider helmets. Maroon numbers outlined in white.
Still hard to see them.
Do you like these new jerseys, these new uniforms?
Not a fan of Under Armour. I am not.
Do you like the Adidas?
Yes.
I know you wore number 11 your senior year. I think it was 44 your junior year.
I did. I'm a big fan of Adidas uniforms.
And then you played at Shorter. I don't know really what they had.
We had Nike.
You had Nike at Shorter, and then at Miles College.
You had Nike.
Nike as well. So
Can't go wrong with Nike.
Now when it comes to the football uniforms. So both of these teams are district champs. Niceville District 2, Navarre District 1. They will both be playing in the playoffs, but it remains to be seen if both teams will host. Do you like that rule? Right now it goes off based off an RPI. So if you're a district champion, you should have at least one home game, right?
You should.
But right now, if there is a team that didn't win their district that has a higher RPI, they will host.
I don't like that.
And I don't really agree with it either.
If you win district, you should host.
You should host. And right now, Niceville the 3 seed, Navarre the 4th. And I don't think really the outcome of this game will decide whether these teams host or not, because I think both these teams have solidified their spot of hosting next week, but we won't know for sure until Sunday morning when they release the brackets.
I agree.
We're just 2 seconds before kickoff here.
Yep.
And I see Maurice out there kind of trying to figure out what to do here to start this second half.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know how frustrated coaches can be with kickers and punters at times.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate you having me on for the halftime show.
Thanks, Brady. Get out there and enjoy the second half.
Yes, sir.
That's class of 2016.
Yes, sir.
Kicker Brady Hamill. Class of 20, Miles College. Class of 21, Florida A&M. He usually comes on here at the half. I'm going to be welcoming my partner back in here momentarily. Actually, I'm going to... I don't know how much commentary I'm going to get. Gator Joe going to check in here. Joe Gator.
How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, buddy? I appreciate you coming out tonight and helping us with the camera.
No problem.
What do you think of the game so far?
Pretty good. Both teams are moving the ball pretty well.
Welcome back.
Two solid defenses.
Yes. Penalties is hurting Niceville right now, though.
So what do you think they're going to do with this kickoff? Navarre's had 2 solid returns. They faked the handoff on the reverse on the second one, and it was a big gain out to the Eagle 29-yard line. It's hard to see because this young man's used to putting them in the back of the end zone.
Yes, that's exactly what I would do. Kick it in the end zone.
Back to receive the kick.
They're going to send Reese deep, and they're going to put a line of Tyrell Marshall, Terrence Marshall, and I believe that is Connor Matthews, all sitting at the 20-yard line. Landon Metzler and Chase March in the next row up.
Logan Maurice.
Logan Maurice getting ready to do kickoff here. And Navarre will get the kickoff here in the second half. Unless Niceville decides to do an onside kick right here. Have they done any all season, Joe?
One. I'm very impressed, though, with Navarre's return game.
They're going to move Marshall back deep. And,
There it goes.
and
There
this
it
one's going to go where the other two should have been, 3 yards deep. And the Raiders will start out at their own 20. That one's about 3 yards deep, and that's what we're used to out of that young man. Jocelyn Garibay, number 7, volleyball. Raiders all the way from Yorktown, Virginia, cheering on the Navarre Raiders tonight. Noah Warner checking in, said go Raiders. STS Noel, 86, checking in. I agree with you on the RPI, Noel. First and 10 Raiders from their 20. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Love, and he's going to be tackled after a 4-yard gain out to the 24 on the tackle by Maddox Hales.
42, Maddox Hales.
A gain of 4 for Love on first down, second and 6.
Ball at the 24-yard line.
That's a very good block by the left guard.
Raiders second and 6. Out of the pistol. Fisher's going to roll out to his right. And off the hands of Jaden Reese once again. He had the receiver. He had about a half a step on the defender, but that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 on the incompleted pass.
Giddings on the coverage for
This
the
looked like
going to bring up 3rd down.
Feasters has a little bit of happy feet right now.
Yes, I would agree with that.
He has not settled back in the pocket and just planted and ripped one yet, and it's just about a yard out over the outstretched hands of Reese. 3rd and 6 for the Raiders from their 24, just underway here in the second half. They're going to run a screen play.
Incomplete. That's an incomplete pass.
And it's going to bring up 4th and 6. The Raiders going to be 3 and out once again.
Going to bring up 4th down and 6 for the Raiders.
They tried to run a screen play to Love out of the backfield, but he got a good pressure from the right side, and he throws it incomplete. Tyrell Marshall out for the 4th time in this ball game.
4th down for the Raiders. Ball at the 24.
Averaging 32 yards a punt. No return so far on any of Marshall's punts.
Back deep.
Gets good height underneath it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He kicks the ball very high, and the line gets down there.
It's a high punt. Like I said, not very far, but it is going to take a Raider bounce inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Nice roll.
1st and 10, Niceville.
39-yard punt. I was thinking, doing my math in my head there real quick, Joe. And it's going to roll down to the 37, where it'll roll dead there, and that's where Niceville will start their first possession of the second half of the 14-7 lead here on the Raiders on the road.
1st and 10, Niceville. Ball at the 37.
Both teams 8-1. Both teams district champions. Both teams playing like it.
Yeah, there's no one in Niceville's backfield either but the quarterback.
Trips to the far side, twins to the near side, empty backfield. A quick hitter to the near side. Little hesitation on the run forward.
I think his knee was down.
Intended for number 16.
Only the second incompleted pass of the night for Harrison Orr, 10 of 12 for 128 yards.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles.
Fayard split out to the left over there with Broussard. Isbell comes to the right, to the near side. 2nd and 10 Eagles from their 37. It's going to be handoff to Shorts. He's going to get to the outside. He has an Eagle first down on the 12-yard gain out to the 49.
DJ Shorts on the carry for the Niceville Eagles, 1st down.
Good block by the left tackle.
That would be Joseph Hansen out there on the left side, number 64.
Their own 49-yard line.
First and 10 Eagles from their 49, 10:45 on the clock. Just underway here in the second half. West Florida 14, Gulf Breeze nothing. Start of the third quarter.
Block on that last tackle for the Raiders.
Connor Black on the tackle there to prevent Shorts from going any further.
Officials timeout to move the chains.
Hansen is the one senior on Niceville's offensive
First
line.
and 10, Niceville.
Very impressed with both offensive lines here this season. They don't get a lot of credit, don't get their names mentioned a lot, but both of these teams have solid offensive lines.
As a guy who normally runs the chains, I'm a little disappointed right now with these guys.
The missing link.
Just kidding.
It'll be first and 10 from the Eagle 49-yard line. The Eagles with a 12-yard run by Shorts on second and 10. Got the first down, moved the chains. 10:36 on the clock and moving here in the third. 14-7, Niceville on top. Or in the pistol. He's going to do a quick hitter to the near side to Isbell. And he's got to gain into Raider territory down to the 45. A gain is 6. He'll bring up second and 4.
Brought down by number 21, C.J.
Yeah,
Hill.
since the Pine Forest game, they've been trying to go a little bit more to Isabel
Gain of about 6
instead of Fayard every play.
Second and 4 at the Raider 45-yard line. 10 minutes on the clock. It's going to be handoff to Shorts.
Counter.
Right up the middle, and I think he might be gone. He is. 45 yards, Shorts.
Nice
And that extends the lead to 20-7 on the
Nice run by DJ Shorts for the touchdown.
45-yard touchdown run by Shorts. At the 9:52 mark. Quick to find that hole, and once he hits it, he's gone.
Yes.
Logan Maurice.
From what I've been told, he's the fastest guy on the team.
Well, that's apparent. Maurice in for the extra point. And with that carry, he goes over 100 yards on the night of 120 on 12 carries. 2 of the Eagle touchdowns. A 21-yard scamper and a 45-yard run. Bad snap, good hold. And the kick is up and good. He's only missed 1 on the season.
Niceville 21. Navarre Raiders 7.
And that extends the lead out to 21-7.
Yeah, DJ Shorts has done a good job since he's filled in for Allen, who was injured in about the game number 5 this year.
So statistically, Niceville with 284 yards, Navarre with 57. But the game is 14 points, 21-7.
Back deep.
And Navarre's got to get something going on offense, or this game could get away from them rather quickly.
Yes, I would agree with that.
To receive the kick from number 47, Logan Maurice.
Well, it worked the last time. We wouldn't be surprised if he puts this in the end zone as well.
I would not kick it to any of the back guys for Navarre.
Navarre has returned 4 kickoffs this season, 3 by Marshall, 1 by E.J. Love. That kick is a line drive, and it's going to go into the end zone about 2 yards deep, and the Raiders will start from their 20 once again.
Touchback, ball will come out to the 20-yard line. Raiders will take over first and 10.
The Raiders, their best field position was at the 29, but for the majority, they've been down on their own end of the field.
I think Niceville's made a big effort to make sure Love doesn't get going.
E.J. held to 26 yards on 8 carries so far. No time for the Raiders to panic. 4-yard gain for Love on first down, brings up second and 6.
Pick up of about 5 on the play.
Need to stay with their game plan.
13, Jack Hurtado.
That was a nice block by the left guard.
5 for the Raiders.
Cameron Pollard there on the left side. Over there with Ethan Newman. 2nd and 6 Raiders from their own 24. Trailing 21-7. A wide open Braden Brown, the tight end, is going to have a first down to catch out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 20 to Brown and a Raider first down.
Good throw there by the Navarre quarterback. Right up the seam.
Number 6 on the tackle.
He was wide
Ramon
open.
Cruz. First
Only his
Raiders
second catch on the season.
Their own 40.
Well, it was a big one.
Manually used as a blocker. 1st and 10 Raiders from their 44, 8:55 on the clock, 21-7, Niceville on top. E.J. Love going to go off right tackle, runs hard out to about the 48, give him 4 yards, will bring up 2nd and 6 once again. Good pass there by Feaster as he set his feet that time,
Yes.
and he found his wide open receiver.
Ramon Cruz. Pickup is about 3 yards, brings up 2nd down and 7. Ball, 2nd down and 6, ball at the 48.
Marshall and Reese to the near side. Brown in as the H-back. Love in the backfield to the left to Hunter Feaster. 2nd and 6 for the Raiders at their own 48 with 8:14 on the clock, trailing 21-7.
I would try to go deep with here with Marshall. Timeout, Navarre.
The Raiders call timeout. We're going to stay right here.
Timeout, Raiders.
I think Coach Wall sees something over here on the left side with Marshall.
The Raiders will have a 2nd and 6, a 2nd and a long 6 from their own 48. 8:03 on the clock. Is this the type of game that you thought it would be, Joe, coming into this, the way it's progressed so far?
Yes, very close game. Good defenses.
Niceville, the winner of District 2 in Class 4S. Navarre, the winner of District 1 in Class 4S. New district system. Do you like the new district system with the suburban and the metro?
Yeah, I do. Them bigger cities, they're getting all the kids to come to one school.
Navarre has a 2nd and 6 from their own 48 as we come out of the timeout. Navarre's first timeout taken here in his second half, trailing 21-7. Twins to the near side, empty on the right side. E.J. Love, the lone back in the backfield to the left. Hunter Feaster. Braden Brown is your H-back lined up behind the left guard, Cameron Pollard. 2nd and 6, Raiders from their own 48. It's going to be a quick hitter and a dive and no catch to Marshall. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
I told you. He's seen something over there.
Intended for number 1, Terrence Marshall, is going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders.
Well, I think now they're getting into 4-down territory anyways.
Yes.
Trailing by 2 scores here in the 3rd. But you never know. Coaches like playing that field position.
The slant was open. He just underthrew it a little bit.
3rd and 6 for the Raiders from their 48. Feaster rolls out to his left.
Good defensive play there by.
He had Reese out here, but that was great defensive presence by Demarion Williamson.
Intended for number 8, Jaden Reese.
And it's going to fall incomplete and bring up 4th and 6.
For the Eagles.
4 of 12 passing for Feaster. Has really not gotten it going here in the passing game. And when you can't set up the pass, it affects the run as well. And they're going to send out Marshall for the 5th time tonight. The most that he's punted in one game all year long.
It was a pretty good throw. It's just the defense made a good play.
Sets a punt. Brendan Giddings back to receive.
Did he change his mind? He thinks maybe go for
Timeout,
it?
Navarre.
That's their second timeout used here in the second half. That will leave them with 1. Ursula Householder checking in. Mike, Ursula, Tina, and Andy. Their rehearsal dinner. Go Raiders. Wedding tomorrow. They're checking in tonight. Thanks, Ursula. And
I know all the fans listening here really appreciate you doing this.
Thank you, Joe. We love doing it. And you know what? I'm not going to get rich doing this, and that's not why I do it. But being a military guy myself, retired, and I know when I was deployed or I was stationed overseas or I had family elsewhere, and if my son was playing a sport, I would have loved to have that opportunity. And that's one of the reasons that I started doing this when I retired.
Marshall set to kick to Giddings.
Let's look at the linemen. That's the normal 3 that they have out there. Because I noticed over the Mosley game, they snuck an offensive lineman out there on the punt team, and I knew something was up.
Yeah, it's going again. And
it's not going to be long enough. They're 1 for 3 on fake punts. And that's only going to be a gain of 2, and I think Niceville had an idea that was coming.
Niceville takes over
especially after the
10.
timeout.
So that's going to give Niceville the ball right at the midfield stripe after they stop the fake punt. I think I would have played a little bit of field position there. But then again, the defense has been struggling a little bit early on in the second half. And he maybe is thinking, we're 14 down. We can't let this get any wider.
The 50-yard line, 1st and 10. 7:46 left in the third quarter with a 21-7 lead.
So Niceville with great field position at the midfield stripe, 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Shorts, and they have not been able to stop this young man the majority of the evening. He's going to get down to the 43 after a gain of 7.
Good block by the left tackle.
DJ Shorts. Brought down by number 7, Dwayne Clark. Gain of
That's
7.
Joseph Hansen over there, only a sophomore. 2nd and 3 Eagles at the Raider 43.
He didn't set, I
Penalty
think.
flag on the play.
They come from the side judge here.
I think the tight end on the right side here. Oh,
No
waved it
flag.
off.
No penalty. Bring up 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 43.
I thought that number 9 didn't set, but
2nd and 3 for the Eagles at the Raider 43, 7:09 on the clock. 21-7 Niceville. The handoff to Shorts, and he trips over his own offensive lineman, or that would have been a bigger gain. But he's going to get the first down to the 39.
First down,
that counter for Niceville's been working all night.
Ball at the 39-yard line of the Raiders. 1st and 10, Niceville.
6:55 and running here in the third. 21-7 Niceville. Twins to the far side. Shorts in the backfield to the left of Harrison Orr. 1st and 10 at the Raider 39. A quick hitter to Maddox Fayard. And he's going to have another Eagle first down. A gain of 11.
Maddox Fayard.
Does that put him about 25 yards away for 1,000?
First down.
And the Eagles' offense is just
For the Raiders.
methodically tearing apart this Raider defense.
That's a water break. It's time to introduce your Navarre Raider cheerleaders.
That's going to put Fayard pretty close to 1,000 yards for the year.
Ashlyn Chambers.
With 41 in the ball game, he's at 969 right now.
Caitlin Funkhauser. Charlotte Huff.
That little bubble screen's been working for him as well.
The Raiders' offense have not been on the field
Charlotte Howard.
very much here in this ball game.
Chloe
I'm looking at the plays here real quick. 13 running plays, 12 passes, 25 plays. Niceville with
Courtney Danforth. Destiny
41 plays.
Yeah, Niceville's definitely using
Emily
the clock on all their
Miller.
drives.
Haley Burton.
Niceville have a 1st and 10 at the Raider 28-yard line with 6:28 on the clock. 21-7 Niceville on top here in the third. Looking to try to add to that 14-point spread right now.
Cabri Sanfilippo.
It's going to be a handoff to Shorts. He misses breaks the first tackle, but the second individual comes in there and takes him down.
That's a good tackle.
A good gain of about, he actually gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. I think Chase Marsh in there. And that's the first time I think that they have held shorts to no gain or a loss. Actually, the second time. 2nd and 10 Eagles at the Raider 28. The delayed handoff to Shorts. And he pushes forward for about a 6-yard gain down to the 8, actually down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, bring up 3rd and 5.
Savannah Klosker. Sophia Villanova.
I think this will probably be 4-down territory.
Down to the Raider 23, 4th into a long 5. Look over to the sideline. Signaling in the play from the sideline. 3rd and 5 for the Eagles at the Raider 23. It's going to be a handoff to Shorts. He breaks the first tackle. Looks like he has enough, or he's going to be pretty close to that first down marker.
I think he's going to be about a yard short.
And the side judge is saying move the chains.
Wow.
Josh Wilson on the tackle.
He got a very generous spot
First
then.
down, Niceville Eagles.
Raiders offense has not been seen much. In fact, there's been a missing persons report on the Raider offense tonight.
1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line.
Only 20-some plays here into the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have been controlling the clock. It's going to be a jet sweep to Fayard. The Raiders read it, and a host of about 8 Raiders there to make sure that he doesn't go any further at a 1-yard loss.
The whole defensive line was 3 yards in the backfield.
Who is the offensive coordinator for Niceville?
You put me on the spot.
I'm sorry. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11 here at the Raider 19.
I'm very bad with names.
2nd and 11. The handoff to Shorts. He's got great pursuit. Actually, not pursuit. Great agility to stay on his feet.
Yeah, once he busts out to the outside, he's going to.
That time from 19 yards out. Niceville extends their lead to 27-7.
So it's DJ Shorts on the touchdown run for the Eagles.
At the 350 mark of the 3rd. That one a 19-yard run by Shorts, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Maurice in for the extra point, 3 for 3 on the night thus far. I'm sure he's going to split the uprights on this one as well. He's only missed 1 on the season. He kicks a high ball, and it's straight, and it's through. 28-7 Niceville on top here in the 3rd.
3:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
That voice you're hearing is Joe Settle. He's usually down on the field at the home games at Niceville doing the chain gang. But he's come on the road and helping us out tonight with the camera. And
concession stand is still
you tired
open.
of talking, Bob?
I just appreciate you giving me the opportunity to help you out.
Well, we appreciate that, buddy. Joe and I go way back. We were both stationed at Hurlburt Field. We were both on the top 3 at Hurlburt.
That was many years ago. That
many
was almost
years ago.
16 years ago.
2007? No.
6 to 7.
6 to 7, yeah. And so we've known each other now for about 15, 16 years now.
Back deep for the Raiders.
And you and I have a lot of the same acquaintances.
Terrence
Yes, we
Marshall,
do.
along with
Phil
John
Williams, a good friend of mine, has done a few games with me as well.
Oh, Phil Billy.
Phil
Great
Billy.
American.
And one of the, that one's going to go 2 yards deep as well. It wasn't a pretty ball, but it's fine in the end zone, and that's all that matters.
On the play.
That one's going to go 2 yards deep, and it's a touchback nonetheless.
Time to introduce the dance team.
I wonder what this
Raider
flag
dancers.
is.
Captains Hannah Fuller.
It was from the side judge.
and Brenda Williams.
Could we have maybe a sideline warning?
I think that's what it's going to be.
Ariana Pettis.
Navarre has yet to have a penalty in this game.
Brianna Elias.
So the last three kickoffs, all here in the second half, have found the end zone.
Sincere Layton. Michaela Knox.
They're moving it up.
Head coach Alicia Pettis.
Personal foul, Niceville.
And assistant coach Praise Pettis.
They'll give the ball to the Raiders at the 35.
James dance team.
Some of them Niceville guys must have been jawing with the Navarre players and said something. Because I didn't see any late hits or anything.
So they're going to move the ball out to the 35. The second best starting position for the Raiders. Choctaw 56, Mosley 28.
I was not expecting that.
Cole Tapp and Jesse Winslow are probably having a big night tonight. And the Raiders just having a hard time getting anything going here on offense.
Niceville prior to that last snap. Set the Raiders up.
He was hitting the backfield and broke a tackle and at least got it back to the line of scrimmage.
See, we got
Connor Matthews on the carry.
Connor Matthews in there on the carry. His first carry of the night, no yards. 2nd and 10, Navarre from their 35. 3:20 on the clock, 28-7. Niceville on top.
They moved.
Procedure against Navarre. That's their first penalty of the night.
Well, start against the Raiders. We'll back them up.
Now set him back. It's the last thing as a team struggling on offense that you want to see is a penalty that move you behind the chains. And the Raiders are now going to have a 2nd and 15. Back at their own 30.
I think they need to draw up a play for Marshall, even if it's just a little bubble screen. Let him use his athleticism.
Feaster back to pass. He's got plenty of time.
Nice throw. Oh, incomplete.
Hunter Feaster's pass, incomplete.
And he looks like he's just trying to throw to a spot instead of throwing to the receiver.
He had Marshall on the slant.
4 of 13 on the night for 53 yards. For the junior right-handed thrower.
2:52 left in the third quarter.
28-7. Choctaw on the board again, 63-28 over Mosley.
Man, that sounds like a basketball score from Choctaw. Good throw.
Marshall with the catch. Actually, that's Jaden Reese. His first catch of the night. Out to the 47, a gain of 17 and a Raider first down.
Good for a Navarre Raider. First down.
He set his feet there and put it a dime.
And it looks like this middle, looks like the last 3 receptions have all been over the middle.
1st and 10 Raiders from their 47. That handoff to Connor Matthews. Little Rugger gets 8 yards into Eagle territory, down to the 45.
Connor Matthews on the carry.
They're moving the ball a little better this possession.
Gain of about 8 yards. Brought down by number 70, Colin Sorensen.
Thanks for the updates there. Adron Robinson checking in. Thanks, Adron. Handoff to Connors and a Raider first down inside the 40, down to the 39. A gain of 6 for Matthews and a Raider first down.
Good enough for a Navarre Raider. First down.
And that's their first down rushing on the night. Actually, no, they had Jaden Reese there on the goal line. So second, first down rushing. 1st and 10 Raiders at the Eagle 39. 1:40 on the clock here in the third. 28-7 Niceville. Connors behind his center right there, which is Charlie Cottrell. He's going to get down to the 35, a gain of 4. Bring up 2nd and 6.
This new running back's come in and put a little spark to it.
How about a flock of Eagles?
Gain of about 5 yards. A gaggle. 4 yards brings up second down and 6.
But it's not all it's cracked up to be, Bob.
Ball at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 6 for the Raiders at the Eagle 35. 1 minute on the clock here in the third. 28-7. Navarre trailing here at home.
I'd go deep with Marshall right here.
Connor in for E.J. Love.
There it is. He's open.
Reese is going to go in for 6 from 35 yards out, the 12th touchdown catch of the season for Reese.
Nice throw. Like you said, when he sets his feet, he throws a nice ball.
And the confetti comes all the way up here. The Raiders back on the board, 28-13.
Now, is this kicker one of the ones that Brady works with?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's tried to get him out there. The kick is good. 28-14 is your score.
Gardner's kick is up and good. That makes your score.
As Navarre gets back on the board at the 42-second mark.
42 seconds left in the third quarter.
What happened? Oh, there it is. I was wondering what usually you do the horn, and I didn't hear it for a second.
That one a 35-yard touchdown pass. Reese with his 12th touchdown reception on the season only stands behind the record of 15, Dante Wright.
I remember when he played against Niceville, he just killed us.
He killed a lot of people, Joe.
Especially on that sweep.
Oh, yeah, that jet sweep.
Yeah.
Him and Gatlin Casey and
back deep.
some of the guys that are receivers. That Tyler England. Tyler's playing at Huntington now for the Hawks. D3 football.
To kick off for the Raiders.
Got Carl Dorn's son, the former head coach at Fort Walton Beach, is playing up there at Huntington as well.
There's a lot of young athletes in the Panhandle that move on to the next level.
With a pooch kick. It's a fair catch at the 32 is where Niceville will take possession of this drive at their own 32 on a directional kick.
Fair catch for the Eagles. They'll set up 1st and 10 in their own territory. Ball spotted at about the 32-yard line.
So the Raiders defense has to make a stand here now.
Yes.
And get the momentum going into this final stanza.
I agree.
28-14, Niceville on top.
There's no one in the backfield but the quarterback, so I think it'll be a little bubble screen, probably to Fayard.
And it was a little bubble screen.
Pass complete to number 3, Micah Turner.
Oh.
Micah Turner on the catch.
Dante Core on the tackle for the Raiders.
A gain of 7 to Turner.
Pickup of about
his first catch on the night.
7 on the play, brings up second down and 3.
Yeah, everybody at Niceville calls him Bebe.
He seems like he's been playing forever over there
Yes.
since his freshman year. He's a senior now, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Finally. It's going to be a gain of 7 on the pass play from Orr to Turner. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. We're going to head to the fourth with the Eagles on top here on the road, 28-14. It's Irish Bill with Gator Joe and Seminole Bob, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action on Irish Bill Sports Live on YouTube and irishbillsports.com.
If you want to move better, feel better, and live better pain-free, Dr. Paul Britt at Integrative Chiropractic Solutions is the only certified sports chiropractor for Gulf Breeze and Navarre. He can address your sports injuries quickly and effectively, and after only 4 visits on average with a 96% resolution rate. So give Integrative Chiropractic Solutions a call today at 850-916-9304 or book online at drpaulbritt.com. That's 850-916-9304 or online at drpaulbritt.com. They want to fix you swiftly to get you back in the game.
Let's head to the fourth quarter here at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. We have a 2nd and 3 for the Eagles at their own 39-yard line. It's going to be handoff to Shorts. He has enough for a Eagle first down out to the 46. A gain of 6 for Shorts and an Eagle first down to start this fourth quarter. 166 yards for Shorts on 19 carries and 3 touchdowns.
First down, Niceville Eagles. Ball at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 Eagles out to their own 46. Raider defense has been on the field quite a while. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from their 46, up 28-14. Handoff off right tackle
Shorts on the
for
carry.
Shorts. He's going to get out to the 47 for a gain of 1. He'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Isaac Cole.
Big Isaac Cole with the tackle there.
You noticed when Joe took over, Niceville started scoring.
Yeah, you need to get back on the mic a little bit quicker there, buddy.
Ball at the 40.
Well,
2nd and 9.
He does a better job on the camera than I do. That's for dang sure.
2nd and 9 for the Eagles from their 47. Orr's going to roll out.
Still throwing the ball.
Tried to find fate. Actually, that was Isbell coming across the middle of the field. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, as well as their running game is going, no matter who they put in. And Navarre has not exactly stopped them on 2nd and 3rd down plays. I would just run the ball. I'm not going to take a chance of letting this Navarre offense get back in the game here.
The Raiders are going to hold them to a 4th down conversion or a punt here.
Come up short.
A 4th down attempt.
Yeah, I mean, I would be very conservative here. I would.
Bring up 4th down.
I mean, you have
4th and 3.
You go for it, you have confidence in your defense, and you go for it, you have confidence in your offense. So I guess it's a win-win.
A little bit of moisture on the keyboard here. It's a cool night.
Trying to draw Navarre off sides was the
timeout Niceville. They're first of the second half.
Delay game penalty.
I don't have as much coaching experience and never will as some of these high school coaches. I don't understand that. You've got a potent offense. You've got a quarterback who can run the ball. You've got a running back they've yet to stop.
You know that score, not to interrupt you, but that score we had on FloridaHighSchoolFootball.com about IMG Academy, that was totally inaccurate. They actually won tonight 96-0. Thanks for the update there, Shelby Casey.
Yeah, sometimes people go on there who are their official gamekeepers and intentionally mess up the score.
I don't know how all these the confetti's getting up here up to our level.
Come on, Raider fans. Let's hear it for that defense. A big 4th down right here.
We want some more confetti because that's when they score touchdowns, Bill Hamill.
They are keeping the offense on the field. 4th and a long 2 for the Eagles.
Don't draw off sides.
They are going to run the play, and he's going to have a first down and more. Inside the Raider 35, down to the 31.
On the run up the middle, that's good for
A gain of 16 for Orr and an Eagle first down.
First down.
Yeah, they were trying to kill time is what they were trying to do.
First and 10, Niceville, ball up the Raider 32-yard line.
So that's the last time I questioned.
Final Choctaw 63, Mosley 34.
Choctaw may have gotten themselves into playoffs.
Playoffs?
And Mosley could be.
First and 10. They're going to run Turner out of the Wildcat, and he's going to have a gain of 9, almost 10 yards.
Number 3 on the carry.
It's going to be a gain of 10 for Turner and an Eagle first down.
I was talking at halftime with Paul Villanova. He believes if things stay the same that Navarre will host Pace again
Ball at the 21-yard line.
in the playoffs. Navarre and Pace. But only way we'll find out, you and me and
one thing that I've been impressed with, Bob, is the offensive play calling of the Niceville offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He's been mixing it up all evening, and he's kept the Raider defense off kilter.
Yeah.
It's going to be a handoff off left tackle. It's going to be a gain of about 3 shorts on the short gain.
Andre Spence
on the tackle. Second and 7 for the Eagles at the Raider 19.
Now he has not run much off the RPO. He's been handling and why not? The guy's got on running back shorter. He's almost got 200 yards. Short.
Yeah, 21 carries, 170 yards. 3 of their 4 touchdowns. Second and 7 for the Eagles from the Raider 19. It's going to be a handoff to Shorts once again. And he's going to be about a yard short.
DJ Shorts.
Really?
On the carry around the right-hand
Actually,
side.
about 3 yards short. So give it 4 yards on now, bringing up 3rd and 3.
So for short, it's a long 3.
Third and 3 for the Eagles.
Adron Robinson, the offensive coordinator.
Okay.
Yep. He played at Niceville. Good, very good player. Fumble!
Christian Cavallero hit
But he is able to get back on it.
He fell on it.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
So, a tale of 2 teams. Christian Caballero, fairly successful return
Niceville comes up short. It's
to
fourth down.
against his former team. Then earlier this year, the quarterback from Fort Walton playing against his former.
Going to bring up 4th down and about.
Well, whoever the OC is, we now know it's Adron Robinson, has been calling an outstanding game
Here
tonight.
for that Raider defense, need to stop right here.
Coach Jay Walls very adamant about something.
And Niceville going to call their second timeout.
Timeout, Niceville.
It's just the Raider defense has been on the field way too long tonight, Bob.
They have. And it's just very, very impressive. Niceville offense.
And a very stingy defense so far, too.
Jay's giving him a piece of his mind. He's about to get it unsportsmanlike. He's giving the referees a piece of his mind.
Congratulations once again to all of our senior athletes, senior cheerleaders.
I don't know what it's about.
Dance team, ROTC, we did it last week. Band, all those seniors, we appreciate.
So we'll have a 4th and 1.
You've given us hard work.
Bill, we're seniors. Can't we, or at least I am.
Senior citizens, yes, we are. I'm knocking on the door of 60, so.
Knocking on.
Well, we're not going there yet.
Yeah.
60s door.
That's where your dad, my
February.
dad are. Your dad, my dad are.
Congratulations to the
They're up there calling a game.
Calling a game.
My dad's more likely yelling at the TV about a game that he's watching.
in dominating fashion. Great job, ladies.
So we'll have a 4th and 1. And we're sure we're going to see the Wildcat. It's either going to be Turner or Caballero. They're both in the ball game right now.
Speaking of congratulations, how about Jay Walls?
200 wins in his career.
Let's hear it.
Last week against Gulf Breeze. Tremendous honor.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. So they'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal for the Eagles at the Raider 10.
I think what Jay was was upset about was
the forward progress. They said it was forward progress.
Could be that, or I was thinking in the Wildcat, the man's going forward, and as he's calling, is he trying to draw? Jay's upset about it, man.
And he's still talking with the side judge here. But that's okay. They need to make a stop right here. The defense, even as much as they have been on the field, they got to reach deep down and make a big defensive stand here.
Yeah, I was trying to think when Navarre was down by, was it 21-7, 28-7? I guess the Pine Forest game was the last time we had been down by that much. Navarre mostly played from ahead.
The Eagles will have a 1st and goal just inside the 10-yard line of Navarre. 6:14 on the clock, 28-14 at Niceville on top. A battle of district champions is leading towards the District 2 champ right now, 28-14.
First and goal, Niceville from the 10-yard line.
Turner in. Usually when they get inside the 10, Turner's there. They're going to run him out of the Wildcat. And he's going to get 4 yards down to the 6. We'll bring up 2nd goal at the 6 as the clock continues to run.
You know, Turner and
16, Josh Wilson.
Turner and
Short.
Hooch. Turner and Hooch.
That's very good. Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Love that movie.
I did. I don't know how many takes they had with all the drool on the poster. I was getting ready to compliment the offensive line from Niceville.
Oh, they've done an outstanding job tonight. The running game has been solid thus far. It's going to be Turner out of the Wildcat, and he gets to the 4-yard line, a gain of 2, bring up 3rd and goal from the 4. 5:15 on the clock, and it continues to run. 28-14, Niceville on top.
Raider fans, it's 3rd down.
If in fact
Buchholz gets beat tonight, but I believe they played Bowles tonight, so that's not a big loss, and that strength of schedule might even be improved by even with the loss.
Well, Bowles lost last week.
It's going to be handoff to Shorts, and he's going to be short of the goal line. They'll bring up 4th down at the 1.
I think that's one of the first times in years Bowles hasn't won their district. I think Bishop Kenny beat them.
Wow. And here we go. Wildcat.
Christian Caballero.
Yeah. Looking for his 2nd touchdown of the night.
He's going to bring up
Navarre putting everybody up, and the push is just too much.
And Caballero gets across the goal line to stretch the lead to 34-14.
Is Caballero number 9?
Number 9 is actually Jaden McHale.
Okay.
So Caballero finds the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. All 5 Niceville touchdowns via the rush. What a rush. Oh, what a rush. Maurice in for the extra point.
Saw him at halftime behind the stadium. And do you remember earlier in the year when the referee was it this a game here? The referee was taking people off the field because the knee pads weren't covering the knee. Remember that?
Correct.
This guy's pants barely go up to his thighs.
Well, the stand that the Raiders were looking for, they didn't find it there, and now they
Yeah.
find themselves down 21 with 4 minutes to go here on senior night at Bennett C. Russell Stadium. The last 3 kickoffs for Maurice have found the end zone for touchbacks. Say we're tired of trying to stop you guys from returning kicks, so I'll just going to put it in the end zone.
Received the kick from number 47.
That has been a change in the game,
Logan Maurice.
Bill.
Field position as well.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Maurice just off the left, inside the left hash mark. And this one looks like it may be returnable from the 1. Terrence Marshall. And he's going to get out over the 40, out to the 40. And that's why you don't kick off to him. That one's a 39-yard return. The Raiders will have 1st and 10 from their 40-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the wind caught it just a little bit.
It was like 59 and a half yards.
59 and a half yards.
And as long as the ball doesn't cross the goal line.
That's right. That is correct.
1st and 10 Raiders from the 40, trailing 35-14.
Call it 40-yard line.
Navarre looks like they're going to just run the ball here. No.
Hunter Feaster's pass.
Triple coverage.
He had just been struggling throwing the ball the majority of the night, Bob.
Covered by number 21.
6 of 16.
From the 40-yard line.
You know, I spoke to him after the game last week, and that the play that he likes, not typical for a right-handed quarterback, going against the grain, throwing across his body. He says that's one of his favorite throws. I don't know. It's
So
been
2nd and
successful.
10 for the Raiders from their 40. 3:51 on the clock. We're going to have timeout in Niceville.
Timeout, Niceville.
You know who I feel bad for in that game at IMG?
The scorekeeper.
Well, that and his
Click,
yeah,
click,
his-
click,
his-
click,
his-
click, click, click.
The head linesmen and referees who have to chase the
96 points. That's what? 91 is 13 touchdowns. So they probably kicked a couple of
Two
field
field
goals.
Got some air fouls up here that you need to be able to identify.
How many did you
I
say?
wonder how close they were. I wonder how close they were to scoring 100.
Niceville has no timeout.
Did they take the? Well, they didn't take their foot off the pedal because they put up 96. That's another Bishop Sycamore team.
Some high schools around here hadn't scored 96 points all year.
Yeah, we're going to have a 2nd and 10 for the Raiders from their 40. 3:51 on the clock. 35-14, Niceville on top. Feaster back to pass. He's feeling pressure. And he steps in front of the pass, and that's our first turnover of the night. Intercepted by Giddings, and he's going to return it inside the 40. And you can about turn out the lights now for the Raiders on this night.
That's Brendan Gibbons.
Threw it off his back foot as he was avoiding a blitz from Niceville. 22 was just sitting back there like a center fielder.
Well, IMG Academy, I don't know if they play with a running clock. It's their national program. I don't know if they play running clock in the national program or if they abide by the Florida high school rules. Because once you get a 35-point lead, it's running clock in regular high school football in the state of Florida. I'm not sure if that applies to IMG Academy.
So if you double the points, does it mean the clock goes faster?
First and 10 Eagles.
New quarterback. Oh, almost.
Harrison Orr is still in there.
Harrison Orr's pass.
Almost picked off.
14. Austin Zell.
Could not see if that was Connor Black.
Trey Bragg on the tackle.
Trying to time the interception.
A gain of 8 to Austin Zell.
Still
pickup of about 9 yards is going to bring up 2nd down and 1.
Trying to throw the ball.
20.
Not trying to throw the ball. They are throwing the ball.
8-yard line.
Gain of 8.
Maybe they're trying to go for quality points. Maybe they heard Buchholz lost. Trying to inch their way up the ladder.
It's going to be handoff to Shorts. He bounces off one tackle. Oh, I love the way he stays on his feet.
Yeah.
And he runs for the first down after a gain of 6 on his 24th carry of the night for 182 yards.
Niceville had a running back years ago in the next to last game. I can't remember his name. He got injured in the 10th game of the year, and they had already locked up the playoffs. And that, can't remember his name, and he was out for the rest of the year.
Well, statistically, Niceville has owned the scoreboard and the stat sheet, and the score proves it 35-14. Driving down here at the end of the game. Turner with a run to the outside, still on his feet.
Micah Turner.
And he's going to venture towards the first down marker, a gain of 9, bring up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, we need to go back to blocking and tackling here. We just cannot wrap him up.
46 carries on the night for Niceville.
For him? Or overall?
Overall, 46 carries.
Yeah.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, time of possession, I got to believe they might be approaching the 60s as far as number of total plays. It's a pitch.
It's going to be a pitch to Turner. And he's going to get down after a 5-yard gain. The Eagles going to have a 1st and goal at the Raider 8 with 1:25 on the clock.
Very impressive with Niceville. We may see him again. Does Navarre have more questions than answers heading into the playoffs, Bill?
That's a good question. One I'm not able to answer at this time. We'll probably talk about it on our show Wednesday night. From Culver's, 7 o'clock every Wednesday night during the high school football season. And Orr just going into victory formation and kneels down.
Classy. Very classy by Coach
I
Thompson.
like it.
Yep.
Game is over, and the Eagles are going to go to 9-1. Raiders will fall to 8-2. Both teams will have at least one more game that they'll be able to suit up for. And he's going to kneel down, and that should be the last play of the game. Niceville's going to win this one, Bob, 35-14. Or a night where the Raiders just couldn't get on track offensively.
No, not at all. And you know, Bill, besides my knees being very sore, Niceville defense had a lot to do with it, you know. So, you know, hats off. Hats off.
Raiders 14.
You know the other sad thing?
Congratulations to the Eagles.
Gator Joe also picked Navarre.
Yeah, we all three did. We all taking the L tonight.
FAA YouTube page. Brackets will be announced. Good luck, Niceville. Our Raiders will be back to play another day.
Well, I think it's going to be easy to pick our players of the game. We're going to start off with our Ian Lockwood player of the game. Has to go to number 10, DJ Shorts.
Most definitely.
Our offensive player of the game, we're going to stay on Niceville, and Harrison Orr finishes the night 13 of 16 for 152 yards. Our offensive player of the game. Defensive player of the game, we got to go with Christian Caballero from Niceville. And our special teams player of the game with his 61-yard kickoff return, we're going to go with Jaden Reese from Navarre.
Yeah.
You agree with all those?
Is Caballero, he played defense. Was he in on a lot of tackles? But most of the time I saw him, he was on offense.
He played both sides. He played well. And you look at the stat sheet at the end of the night, and more likely he has anywhere from 10 to 12 tackles.
Yeah.
And he does hold the Navarre record of 30 tackles in a game against Pace his junior year. And Pace, they like to run the ball, and the linebackers have a field day and racking up the stats.
Right.
But Navarre falls to 8-2. Niceville improves to 9-1. And
we'll find out Sunday.
We'll find out Sunday morning. Florida High School Football.com, I think, is the one that's hosting it, but I believe it's going to be on Varsity Sports North.
It could be on YouTube, they said.
Okay. I think it's going to be on Varsity Sports Network.
Could be.
I was on their show earlier in the season, and after week 2.
Again, if we're definitely going to broadcast one more game. Where, we don't know. But
you'll know as soon as we do.
$500, pretty stiff on Irish Bill and a lean
budget.
Lean budget, even though he doubled my salary.
Yeah, I did. I doubled his salary this year, Joe. Was it from 0 to 0? No, actually, I got you that nice. That Navarre
I'm not
Irish
complaining.
Bill Sports. No,
it's my pleasure to do this.
Most of the people know the story how we came to be. Well, I think it was 4 years now. This is our 4th year. It's Thursday night, and I don't have a camera. Well, I was still doing audio at the time.
Right.
So I didn't have a color guy. And the night before the first game of the season, I'm on Facebook, and I get this message from Bob. Hey, Bill, you still looking for a color guy? And I said, yeah, you're hired.
Well, your usual color guy was also a sports official.
That's correct.
And he said that there was more money in that than working for you.
Yeah, that's true. I can't argue that.
My wife says the same thing.
My wife says the same thing, too.
Yeah.
But after a while, she just quit fighting that battle.
So, if you would like to make a contribution, get a hold of Bill. Just send him a text message. Just go on.
I do have a Venmo account. I'll get that information out there once we hear. Navarre may be on the road, may be at home. We just don't know right now.
Again, there's something wrong with a district champion having to play on the road, at least in the first game. Something very wrong. But get a hold of Bill. We'll take $1. We'll take $5. We'll take $100. I've already got.
Well, one thing, Bob. One thing during the season is we don't have. You all get to watch this. I'm not saying that I don't mind not charging. I don't, and that's my goal every year is to not charge you a dime during the regular season.
Right.
We have advertisers that come aboard, and we want to thank them as we finish the regular season. I mean, Ursula Householder's been with me, I think, 8 years now. Stacy Wright and Jennifer Gomes from University of Linden have been with me about 8 years. My lovely bride, the producer, Brenda Kay, she's been with us about 4 years now. Express Employment Professionals. Actually, I think I mess that up all the time.
Express Employment?
Yes, Express Employment Professionals. They've been with us about 4 years. And the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club has been with us basically about every year since I've been doing it. So, and Culver's, our main sponsor, that allows us to do our Wednesday night show. Randy and Honey Smith. We thank all of our sponsors because what they do is they provide the income that we have to produce this show each and every Wednesday night for Irish Bill's Twist on Sports and our Friday night broadcast, so that our viewer can
equipment costs money.
It does.
Laptops cost money, especially when you get them wet.
Let's go back to the
Rickards game.
The Rickards game.
Your right arm is.
I'm still holding that umbrella. I gained about an inch on my my bicep holding that umbrella for the whole game that night, and it was a steady rain. Luckily, it was coming down the whole game instead of sideways.
But it's still, we still lost it. But those of you that join us, you're on the other end. We're thanking our sponsors. Without you, again, Bill and I would be talking to ourselves.
Which we often do anyways.
Well, just no, we karaoke on the way back from Tallahassee.
Oh, there's nothing else to do for 2.5, 3 hours.
Dodge
that late at night.
Dodge tires in front of us. But we want to thank our listeners and viewers from Sweden to Australia to California to New York, North Dakota to
Japan. Our good friend Dickie Betts would often check in from Japan. They're all over the place, and the family members that couldn't been able to watch their nephew, their nephew, their grandson. Weren't able to watch them play or travel to watch them play. And that's what I love, is that I'm able to bring that to their homes so that they can enjoy. It's about family,
right.
and I've always been about family. And
in past years, even those deployed
as well,
were able to watch it. So, if you're interested in watching one more, whether it be $5 or the whole shooting match.
Let's see if we got some final scores around here, Bob. Everything should be about over. Sneed's over Freeport in a 72-42. Wow.
Jeez.
Pace up on Hollis Christian 42-0 at the half. This is a final here, 35-14. Northview over Bay 41-6. These are all finals. West Florida over Gulf Breeze 14-7. Milton over Godby 56-32. Union County over Walton 31-15. Chipley over Dixie County 35-0. Holmes County over Destin 42-3.
Did we pick Walton?
We did.
Yeah.
And we were all three
Union
wrong.
County I think it had a losing record.
Wow.
Yeah.
But Baker over Vernon 42-0. South Walton over Mariana. Those are halftime scores. I'm sure those games are further on than where they are right now.
Last night, Florida High defeated
Lincoln 10-9.
10-9. So anyway, Mr. YMCA, former YMCA employee, we can raise some money. We have to raise some money. This is not for the local YMCA. This is for Irish Bill. $500 is a lot to pay out.
I just got a nice compliment on STS Knoll 86. Says most of the time the local radio broadcaster is a homer. Irish Bill, I've always enjoyed. I always thought you were great and very complimentary of the visitors. Keep doing what you're doing. That's the compliments that I like, and that's why I keep doing this. And,
yeah, absolutely.
And you know what? I've been around broadcasters that are homers, and it's you know what? There are two teams out there, and both teams work hard to get to where they're at, and that's our part to grace them with compliments along the way, not just your home team, but your visitors as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame officials for a game like this. You can't blame the weather. You can't blame the field. You got to take your hats off to the other team.
That's right, and they performed quite well tonight.
They most certainly did, and that's why they're 8-1.
9-1 now.
9-1, and so we'll see what happens Sunday night. Don't forget, by the way, Sunday morning or Saturday evening before you go to bed.
Oh, is it time changing this weekend?
Time changing.
Gosh,
maybe
I
the last
dislike
time.
that.
By the way,
There's only one thing I dislike more than time change.
What's that?
The Green Bay Packers. But I'm not worried about them this year because they're irrelevant too, like my Bears.
Well, they play the Lions this week. And for Navarre listeners, those of you that are in town, you're out and about. If you're headed west, the overpass at Hurlburt is finally going to be put back into place.
That's tomorrow night, right?
Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. So, I got invited over to Coach Craig's house to watch the Miami game, kickoff 6:30. I'm going, I love you, Kevin, but I don't want to.
You would have to go up to 85. No, you would have to go up 87 and come down 85. And where's he live? I'm not saying, don't give me his address. I don't want everybody going over to his place, but
1313 Mockingjay Lane. Wasn't that the
Mockingbird
Munsters?
Lane?
Mockingbird Lane, the Munsters.
Yeah.
He lives out in Santa Rosa Beach.
So you would have to go all the way around, and I
No.
don't think so. I think I'm going to be heading out to Pensacola. Got a wall TV mount to put on the wall for Brooke, and we'll probably end up watching the Notre Dame game out in Pensacola at her place at 6:30 against Clemson. Yeah, I know. And we've been playing worse at home than we have on the road, so I'm not counting on a whole lot of big things, especially with an inaccurate quarterback.
But you know what Coach says. That's
go ahead and tell me.
They play the game. And Coach also says roll tide.
Once again, we want to thank all of our viewers and listeners out there tonight, wherever you're at. We appreciate your patronage to Irish Bill Sports Live on YouTube and irishbillsports.com, and also to Navarre Raider Football.
We're not done, Bill.
We're not done. We got at least one more game, and we'll let you know where that's going to come from. So follow my Facebook page, Irish Bill's Twist on Sports, or tune in Wednesday night. But more likely, it'll be on Facebook page on Irish Bill's Twist on Sports. So we're going to call it a night here, where we saw the visiting team from Niceville come venturing over to Bennett C. Russell Stadium, and they prevailed on this night 35-14. They moved to 9-1. Navarre falls to 8-2. But both these teams have destiny and at least one more game in their future. And for Seminole Bob, Gator Joe, I think that's his name over there. We appreciate Joe you stopping over.
Very much so.
And we hope that the wind may ever be at your back, because this is Irish Bill